Another fine day, another wonderful day, and we get together and we have conversations. We get together and we talk. We get together, we talk with persons, with people who are making things happening in our community. We get together and we have conversations that can help us grow, that can help us get better. Today is not different. Today is not going to be different. We are going to talk about something. We're going to talk about things that are actually trending in our community. Most importantly, football. Yeah, football because the other day something wonderful hit the ground, and in as much as some people look at it like, oh, that was what we wanted, that now the kind news and that would wait time, we are just waiting to celebrate this or that. That is not true. That is not true. However, if the news come and it's worth celebrating, um, it's what it's worth talking about. We have to do just that. Excuse me. So yeah, it's going to be another conversation. Let me make sure the volume is okay. It's going to be another conversation. It's going to be another fine conversation where we just and talk talk about things that really happen for industry, especially football. For those any person who is watching, let me know if the volume is okay. Today is not different. Okay, I think the volume is fine. I think the volume is okay, so we can go ahead and talk. Now, friendly reminder: when we decided to jump on this project, Toride, the goal was simple. The goal was for us to create a platform to create a place, a safe place where people can come and have conversations, a safe place where people can come and we can talk about things. We can share information that can help people grow. We can share information that can help people get to where they are going. We can share information that can somebody can benefit from, and that is what we've always wanted to do, and that is what we continue to do. Um, it for me, it's fun. For me, it's more of fun. It's just more of I am learning. It's an advantage for me to learn. It's an advantage for me to just talk to all these wonderful, smart persons. And like I said in the process, I am learning. That is what we'll do. That is what we'll continue to do. No day, no go be way. Will sit here and what I want to push or spread is misinformation, or what I want to do is like some of the people, the other put them each or whatever. Um, I think yesterday I woke up to one news that made me feel like, wow, I was not expecting, I was never expecting, especially knowing fully well that this said person from day one showed signs of why he was hired, why they choose particularly him, why, especially when we do a background check and we realize the kind of person he was, the type of things he would do, and you listen to what he said, you listen to the things he started saying from the first day. When this guy arrived Cameroon, when this guy got to Cameroon, unfortunately for him, it was during a time when the championship was going on. You understand? And now they're making you the head of the football body in Cameroon, as in head of managing soccer. You hit the ground and Elite One Championship to go on for Yaoundé and Douala, and you not even pass you for field. All of that be just a show we signs here. Okay, maybe the man not even come for enough for football, maybe the man come for. But at the end of the day, we still had to give him a chance, which is what we did, which was what the federation did, which was what everyone did. And he got the job, started doing what he's doing. He's doing actually what every other person has done or many other people have done. We appreciate the fact he's winning games when he can win. We appreciate the fact he will draw games when it's challenging to win. We appreciate the fact, despite the terrain not being as he wants, he's actually making things happen. Even though sometimes he's actually the reason why whatever thing is happening, whatever thing is happening. Um, yeah, we woke up yesterday, and the first thing that came to sight was a letter. Um, Not a letter, not actually the letter that he sent, but actually a letter, a communique from Fekafoot stipulating that this said person has resigned. At that point in time, I think all Fekafoot did was notify the public, put out a communique saying, hey, this person has done this and this and that and that, you guys will realize that, during that first communique, Fecafoot did not stipulate its stand. They did not come out to say he has resigned and we happily accept the resignation and thus he's not the coach anymore. No, they only came out to spell out whatever had happened. Hey, we received a letter from this person. We received a mail from this person, and this is what the mail stipulated. This is what happened. This is what he said. This is this, and this is what was involved in the package, and this and that. And then boom, I think hours later, the ministry came out, and I'm actually explaining the whole Fecafoot ministry, Mark Breeze saga. The ministry came out and they were like, oh, this is a letter from that guy, and by this letter, he never resigned. He never resigned because the email, his email was hacked. His email was hacked. Oh, blah 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 blah. Da. And then while they were saying his email was hacked, purporting that he actually did not send that mail, I think that was when the package of how Fecafoot got the information started circulating. The package on how Fecafoot got the information, that was when it starts to circulate, which was a polite way of telling them that we don't know what you're talking about, an email that was hacked, because what we got as a resignation letter was not an email. It came from a mail, probably from someone. Now, I don't know if at that time Fecafoot had already authenticated the information, the mail, to make sure it was actually coming from somebody. It was coming from the person who actually is supposed to be the, what should I call it? Should be the I don't know what was used, but the person where he became for being now the principal for the letter. I don't know if they actually authenticate all of that. But like I said, guess what Fecafoot did? During their first communique, they did not come out to say, because of that, we don't accept the resignation and everything. All they did was just, this is what is happening. This is what we want you guys to know. Guys, for those who are watching, let me know if the volume is okay, and let me know also where you're watching from. I know so many people like to watch with their solo accounts. So they are watching, but then you don't see that they are watching. Unfortunately, we usually see that you're watching. So guys, go ahead if the volume is okay, and let us know where you're watching from. And today I'm going to answer so many questions because I realized that I made a post yesterday, I made a post this morning, and so many people wrote so many funny things under that. I feel like we need to address them. So basically, asked me, say, why Fecafoot no call me? Me and my brother Junior Kange, we just did laugh and laugh. We just did laugh and laugh, asking Fecafoot to call somebody who, for numerous occasions, Fecafoot don't send you late. Even right now, they don't expect list for the games they will get them for September. They don't expect a list of players they want to use them. They don't write it, never ever respond. And I will explain why. I'm sure we'll explain all of this stuff. So, en grosso modo, voilà ce qui s'est passé. That is what actually happened. We woke up in the morning and we saw a communique from Fecafoot saying that the coach has actually resigned. Clovis Parker, thank you very much. That the coach has actually resigned. And then 2 hours later, we got another communique from the ministry. I didn't wait minute and talk say this. So that communique where they get from ministry was fake also. It was not a good communique. That was somebody that just made it up. But apparently, they let the communique from the ministry was authentic also. Long time about Kaju. Yeah, so any person will get any question about this whole saga for ask him. If you get a point for make him in the comment section. So I was waiting by now for someone to tell me that, oh no, that communique where you see from the ministry, where he talks about Mark Breeze, he communicate or a letter or whatever, now fake also. But up to now, no one ever talk. It means that actually a real communique. First of all, what's wrong about that communique? The first thing wrong about that communique, I see, for that communique, they insinuate say that whatever thing Fecafoot received is probably coming from an email. And for that reason, Mark Breeze's email don't be compromised. Mark Breeze's email be compromised. Someone don't believe anything where it come from there. The question now where I ask myself is, did they even bother to verify if the email was compromised? Or they just jump into that defense? because they feel like now the easiest defense I will go with. Oh, Mo just said, oh, hack your account, this and that. Not knowing that whatever was happening did not actually even come from an email. It did not actually come from an email. So certain people in the way, I will ignore them, and if they persist, I'll block them and kick them out of the group. I'm not here to argue with any person. I'm not. If you have any point to make, I'll open phone line. If you get any point for make them, if you get any questions for ask them, I will suggest say you ask your questions. If you get any point for make your points reasonably. I'll take for instance, some person say Young Destiny, whatever. Another people, he already calls some person say the FA is very dull, not to verify from him directly. And at the thing they were just come up with talk and so guess what? If he talks to the FA dull for not verify from him directly, now person do don't send in letter since may send a list of players they want to use for September, he need to respond. Now person do as we talk right now, as Fekafu talk, right? As Fekafu come over talk. The list of players the way they use them for the game where they go, the competition they go play for I think for Morocco. No, na even make them. Now, person you need ever respond to anything. I know that they expect me and call you. Me and call you ask you now you say with that this and that and that and that. If me have fake, I know even bother for call you. By the way, when I remember say from where to where with the year, Jeune Afrique actually published that same thing, and from where to where for the tell they say. Jeune Afrique actually verified with him, and he confirmed that he was actually the one who sent that thing. We are still supposed to verify those facts, though. And this one say Young Witty. He say you people should stop distracting Cameroonians. This is not time for football. You are so stupid to think this is not time for football. Now the one other stupid thing that people like you to walk around the Duam, when I look at it, just laugh. It is so stupid. When I feel like when I dictate people their life. For your information, Cameroon is a country that has a constitution. Might just take our time to point out this. Cameroon is a country that has a constitution, and that constitution stipulates every person the right. Individual they get right for decide which they want involved with. If you want involved in politics, now your personal decision, now your personal thing for do. No one should ever force you. The same thing about this conversation we are having. We're talking about football. We're talking about. No one should ever force you to talk about football if you don't want to. No one should force you to support Fekafoot or the ministry or even no. It's freedom that you have. It is a choice that you have. No man no force you to talk about politics if no one to talk about them. And if you ever want to talk about politics, you choose your political candidate, whether na Paul Biya, whether na Kamto, whether na my brother Asson, whether na whoever, you decide who you want to. You have a right, you have a decision on your own as an adult to decide what you want to do with your life. The only thing you got to make sure and say whatever you decide to do with your life is legal. By our constitution, by our laws, by our policies, it is legal. Besides that, no man no ever trick you. No man no ever tell you, say, at this point in time, we're not going to talk about football. Or at this point in time, we must talk about this. Or at this point in time, we must talk about politics. Politics need the interest of we. Politics need the interest of we. And if you need the interest, you also don't even bother to talk about it. Right now, what is interesting for us is our football and the things that are happening. And if you even feel, say, us talking about football, I'll make this point also. If you even think, say, we talking about football is not politics somehow, there's something wrong with you. That is how empty-headed, that's how stupid you are. Now that's how empty-headed you be. If you think, say, politics not related to football, why do you think, say, the ministry and Gongo and all of these guys, they are so interested with what happen with football? Why they not abandon the football? Say, I will not get with time for football. And the gang may they do anything they want to do with them. Why you not think so? So that's how you guys are stupid. Well, when I don't realize, say, the facts when I be struggle to hold them against Fekafoot, the claims when I be struggle to make against Fekafoot, you need to go the way when I want time. When I want to distract people, oh, now then attack for football. I don't know. When if then I say, when ministry become I say, oh, Magbis did it. Oh, when Magbis come and can do video, talk say, oh, I never resign this and that and that and that. What you wanna do? When I be wrong with that one that time, it was interesting for you guys. All of a sudden, now no one talk about football again because Fekafoot don't come back and double down, say we sure about that letter, we don't authenticate the letter, and we don't say that man because he thought he don't resign. All of a sudden now you guys don't want to talk about it. On the joke. We our happiness na football. The two way concern at the moment right now na football. The place where we want to contribute to our community and to the upcoming elections where they come na true football. We'll talk about these football things. We'll talk about the bullshit way the ministry do where it will give people a good reason for make their decision about the candidate they want vote them. Now, I will talk about what really happened. So what really happened was Fecafoot receiving a mail that says that allegedly is coming from the coach of the national team. And the message, the thing about this particular mail, the mail not come for can tell Fecafoot say I want to resign. No. The mail just come for notify Fecafoot say because say you be privy or whatever that word they use them. Hello, my sister Rosine. I hope you contribute. Tomorrow I will open phone lines for people that will make their contribution. I want to just establish what we try to talk about today. Because you are the head of the football body. You understand? You be the head of the football body where these people that be contract me for take care of. You understand? Because now you be the head of the football body where these people that be contract me for take care of. We want to notify you. Say that contract, we don't terminate them, we don't resign because based on the contract we get with them, if they get any delay for salary for 2 months, some clause they inside the way is stipulated, it be okay for we for resign. And everyone will resign, they still get for pay we all our money way the contract require them for pay. That is just actually what that mail. That is just what that mail was stipulating. Now, just the thing that mail be the talk. That mail be just the talk and say, hey, now the thing the way it happen, we just want me you know. And guess what? For any smart person, especially some person where don't be police before, you understand? Because all policemen don't know how it work. Not by coincidence, say they send a mail. They don't make a phone call, they don't send an email. Because email, if you easily can't say, oh, they be hack my account, so I don't get access to that email. You understand? They be hack my account, so I don't have an access to that email. Oh, they be did that, so I know be see them and this and that. No, they send a mail because a mail is actually usually delivered by someone. And guess what? It's difficult for you to dispute say I need to see that mail will be sent them because when the person come deliver the mail, sometimes in most cases what they happen, the person will pick them. And some man is signed for they say, na me I pick the mail. I don't know for when I want to come, I don't know if I say the work, but I know say I say the work. For America, I say the work. So certain mail they go for a certain office. So person they will even authenticate, yeah, I pick the mail. That way you feel use them as proof of court. Say you need to talk to you need to see them. No, they send them for you. For America, they need play with mail. Even now, emails that they exist, so certain information they send out via email, but they send out for your mail. They send out via mail because now one of that kind of mail than this. Well, even though they don't send out for me for email, they still send them again for me for my mail because they want to make come for my address and everything because they want just authenticate say you be get that information at this particular time. So if you not be come for this place or you not be come for that place, will be saying you come, me will do this kind of thing or more do this kind of thing. Every responsibility is on you. So for those who they wonder, okay, but for 2025, why the person send a mail, why not send an email and this and that? Guess what? They don't already can write off the email. They already can talk about, oh, his account was hacked. They don't already start making excuses. When we say we send an email, now the very so you can't say it account be hacked. The email account be hacked. You know about the email account. Did you verify or you were just making excuses? Now, when the camera can't say the email account be hacked, and then people they say, oh, or Fecafoot can't say, or that mail picture for that mail. I'm not showing the mail by the way. Let me see. Do I have it right here? I think I should have it somewhere. Yeah, I think I should have it somewhere in here. Oh God, I think I post that info. However, I'll find and show now before this thing ends. So like I was saying, for those who they wonder why the mail be important. Now because the person will be resign, he know very well say, because normally you go make a case after, right, for taking remaining money and all of that. So while you build that case, one of the things you will always do, or one of the things you need to do, now for sure say, you not be only serve the person where he contracts you, but we serve also this other body when now he be authenticated, now you be coach for Cameroon. Remember, now Fecafoot authenticate Mark Brice like coach for Cameroon. Without Fecafoot sending his information to CAF or to FIFA or to these other bodies and say, now I coach this, nothing about that contract will be valid for making coach for Cameroon. It will be coach for ministry. Maybe ministry will form some football team, give me the manager for the side, but that football team will never in any place, in anywhere, take part in any FIFA or CAF competitions. So for you to be head coach of a team that is going to take part in a CAF competition, a FIFA competition, Fecafoot needed to authenticate. Now, if he says he has resigned, maybe he even sent a letter. By the way, for those who are watching, this is not the first time we're hearing rumors of him resigning already. The rumors don't circulate since even before they went to North Africa, to Morocco. The rumors has been there always. Remember, there was a time he even told Fecafoot, I will resign if you don't have my assistant or my personal assistant sit on the bench. If by the next game, you don't have my personal assistant sit on the bench, we are going to resign. Guess what? He did not have the assistant sit on the bench, and he did not resign because at the end of the day, he understands the law. This former police guy understands the law. He knows that if at that point in time he had resigned, it will be a breach of contract, and he will probably have to pay us some money. That was the reason why he would never resign on those bases. He will never resign on those bases. He will look for something that gives him grounds to not only resign, but resign and then collect the rest of your free money. The rest of your free money that our ministry had decided to hand down to you. Now, like my sister Wozin is saying, the mayor had his resignation. Let me pin this so we can all read it. The mayor had his resignation letter and his agreement with the MINSEPT, which Fecafoot confirmed they were never part of the negotiations and never knew its contents until it was mailed to them. That is why I said in my post that you guys should just, wait. This whole thing, it will go to another level. Have you guys noticed they are not coming out to tell Fecafoot to publish the contract if it is actually authentic? Have you guys noticed they are not pushing for Fecafoot to, okay, you talk to the mail where they send them, it get contract and this. Have you guys noticed they are not insisting that Fecafoot should publish it if Fecafoot feels that it's authentic? Why are they not doing that? Why are they not doing that? Remember, these are the same people who came out and was telling Fecafoot, oh, we want to know everything about the 14 deal. We want you to publish all the figures about the 14 deal. Why are they not seeing Fecafoot should come out and publish the contract that was sent to them inside that mail? Why are they not insisting? Let them come out and insist. Let them come out and insist that Fecafoot should publish the contracts also. Because the contract, like Fecafoot said, it has every details of what Mark Brice is making, what whoever is making, who is touching money, who is getting money, how he the person, the names of every. And guess what? Now somebody will ask me, why then if Mark Brice was actually the one who actually sent that mail to Fecafoot, why then will he include the contract? Why then will he include the contract? Why then did he not just tell Fecafoot that I have resigned? Why then did he not just tell Fecafoot that I have resigned? Why then did he choose to include the contract and everything, knowing fully well that Fecafoot was not part of the contract like Fecafoot is saying? For me, the answer is simple. If you are resigning and you want to make your case, and you want to make your case hectic, and heavy, one of the things you should do is show proof that there was breach of contract. That is the reason why you are resigning. Remember, like Fecafoot is saying, it stipulates in there that the reason for his resignation is the fact that they were owing him 2 months of salary. 2 months of salary. By the way, we don't want to talk about the fact that they don't tell you how they don't already pay all in money. All of a sudden, now the yesterday they owe 2 months of salary. Now, if you want to prove to Fecafoot, which was your real boss, which was actually your real boss, in as much as you spend all your time with us, say, I'm not working for you guys, I'm not blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, if he is actually the one who sent that stuff, he should say, no, he's real boss. If you even think, say, Fecafoot name like a real boss, why then did you have to put out a communique to say, oh, you have not resigned? Why then did you have to come out and do a video and say you have not resigned? If the person where they talk to you don't resign, no, now some person will be important. However, for those who are asking, why then did they include more than just a resignation letter? When you resign, especially knowing fully well that you are working for this person, and you're going to make a case with FIFA or with CAF or with somebody where you take the remaining money, the remaining free money, you have to at least give us reasons. You have to explain to the people why you resigned. So that way it is clear. That way it is clear, because if you don't actually give good reasons why you're resigning, they can refute. They can say, no, you never resign. If you resign under this condition, if you. Like I'm saying, I am not here to say Fecafoot is right, or Mark Breeze is right, or Mark Breeze is wrong, or Ministry. No. All we are trying to do is just go through this whole thing, what actually happened, and then I'll go through the documents and see which place will we use and say, okay, based on this, maybe this makes sense. Maybe based on this, maybe this not make sense. So if them publish them, names them, go through it for that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let them just go ahead and ask Fecafoot to publish the document. Let them go out and ask Fecafoot to publish. And guess what? Maybe for insider, they even say, hey, these things are confidential. You cannot go out there and publish them. Another point I want to make, Anana, guess what? A good reason why Fecafoot never ever can publish 14 contracts. There are some documents you cannot bring in public because you're trying to make a point. There are some documents which, when sent to you, it is written at the top of the document, or it is stamped at the top of the document, confidential. It means now for your eyes only. It is only for you to read. And then you consider certain things in. You cannot take these documents to public. That's the reason why, probably even the letter, Fecafoot not even put out the letter where he sent them. Fecafoot put out a communique. Una correct me if I'm wrong. Ronaldo say now who resign. Now Mark Breeze no. Allegedly, Fecafoot received a mail where it is stipulated say Mark Breeze don't resign from being coach for Cameroon national team. According to the mail, the mail talk say now because they never pay for 2 months, and based on the contract, if based on the contract and a particular clause for that contract, where Fecafoot don't even stipulate them, it shows it. So if they don't pay for 2 months, he get right for resign, and even if he resign, they still get for pay a full contractual money with the OE. You guys are joking. You guys are joking. And that is the reason why FIFA will insist, CAF will insist that if you are going to get into any negotiation as a country, if you're going to get into any negotiation to recruit or hire a coach, make sure your football authority is involved. Because your football authority, now that body way, will feel like they be competent enough to know how to negotiate contracts when it comes to recruiting coaches and hiring coaches. These guys decided to go ahead and hire a coach. These guys decided to go ahead and recruit a coach without asking consent from any person from the federation. They sat on their own, drafted whatever contract they drafted, gave the guy, and then this is the result. How can you even sign a contract? How can you even engage somebody? How can you even engage somebody in a contract? And one of the clauses in there, according to what Fecafoot is saying, it stipulates that if you owe them for 2 months, they have a right to resign. But then if they resign, they are entitled to all the money that you're supposed to pay them. Does that make any sense? That is a trap. That is not a clause. That is a trap. So even the man could even pray, say, many people, they not pay me that my 2 months. I just drag them for coming, they pay me all my money, and they had already resigned. I come on me for their bullshit. That is the reason why FIFA and any reasoning person will know if I am going to engage you. And even President Paul Biya, he decree will be signed and will be sent. It stipulates for inside there. In a process where, in a situation where you're supposed to hire a coach, the Fecafoot should be the one to suggest the coaches. And then you choose the one that you want. And then Fecafoot prepare the contract, and then you only engage financially. That is what the 2014, 2015 article and whatever stipulates. But this guy decided to violate that. Okay, my brother Peter Mabusong, he said, to be honest, the salary was not paid, and when the coach write his resignation, that's when the minister tried to do things, but unfortunately for him, everything was already out. And that is another thing I want to tell you guys. Somebody was asking me, why do I think Mark Breeze, who has a good relationship with the minister and all of these other guys and the players, who instead send a resignation letter to Fecafoot and all of that? For me, like I don't tell you now, this guy is actually a former police agent. This guy understands the law. This guy understands the manipulation. This guy understands all of these things. He knows very well that if I send this to Fecafoot, Fecafoot will actually publish it. And after Fecafoot publishes it, guess what will happen? Or Fecafoot will call the ministry. You understand? And then after Fecafoot call the ministry will hurry up, look for my money, and pay me not only my 2 months, but they will make sure they keep everything right with me, because at this point in time, I am actually the one holding them. I'm actually the one holding them. That was why yesterday when I made a post, in my post, I said, I feel sorry for a ministry that has decided to put themselves in a position where somebody can just push them around, can just manipulate them. That is what happens when you go and sign a devil pact with the devil. That is when you go and sign, you get into a pact with the devil. You can never come out of it clean. You never ever come out of that pact clean. Because you go to the meeting, you tell some person, say, oh, we are bringing you in because we want you to fight this person. We bring you in because we want you to destroy this person. How much conversation between you and that person do you know that person has been recording? How much information do you... Because at the end of the day, like Fecafoot is saying, we have the contract. We were never privy to the contract. But now we have the contract because this particular person felt like they needed to send us the contract to prove or to give us reasons why they are resigning. Guess what? Now this whole thing is in their hands. Because one person, it is used and probably like a route for taking money, wanna give money. For those who they ask, why would Mark Breeze, who is not in good terms with Fecafoot, go to Fecafoot instead of the ministry first? Maybe they don't send a letter from ministry. Maybe they don't want the ministry. Maybe they don't. Remember, we come over to play the competition for North America and win. We come over to play that competition for Morocco and win. It never make up to 2 months. But that letter they talk to they say they owe 2 months salary. Even before one go that competition, they know we don't probably pay his salary. Remember, before one go that competition, they don't ask the list. They send list of players they go use and go that competition. He not respond. He not respond until we hear say finally in a ministry, some man for ministry. Now he make list where we take and go. Now the reason where that list we get people the way they get injury. People they name like Cameroonian, all kind of stuff. What I'm trying to say is, these people went ahead to sign a pact, to sign a deal with the devil, and the devil knows very well how to use that particular deal to get what they want. They are doomed. They are doomed. I'm patiently waiting for Fecafoot to put out the contract. Let us see every detail of the contract. I'm expecting for Fecafoot to put out the contract. If possible, put out the letter itself saying that I resigned. Have you guys noticed we don't hear any person talking about forgery? Oh, maybe some man not forged that man's signature. Oh, maybe some man, oh, we need to investigate this. We are talking about a situation that involves the biggest football body for Cameroon. And it involves the ministry, which is one of the key sectors for Cameroon. We are talking about, they are trying to paint a picture of, oh, this whole thing na scam, this whole thing na fraud, this whole thing be fraudulent, oh, this whole thing be probably a mistake or blah, blah, blah. But we don't hear any person talking about investigations. We don't hear any person talking about, oh, we need to look at them. We need to get some guys to investigate this whole thing. Why? Is it because they are scared that if we start investigating, it will end up for a place where it will expose them the more? Why are they not talking about investigations? Why are they not talking about, okay, give us that mail, let us go look at who actually sent it, how did it get to you, and all of that? Why are we not talking about all of that? Why are we only in a haste? Why are we only in a hurry to, oh no, in a letter this, they don't hack the email. Oh no, now this don't do video, say Innova resign. Why is that our main focus? Why is that actually our main focus when there are many other things we can actually start doing? Now, if Magbis feel like, if the ministry feels like that was not the way to go about it, did they send an official or a formal letter to Fecafoot? I mean, as Magbis, as a coach, did he actually send a formal letter to Fecafoot saying, hey, we did not actually resign like you guys are saying. We are still here, we are still doing our work. Or it was okay for them to just push whatever narrative they wanted to push. I'll open phone lines right now, and any person we want to call, we'll go open phone line right now, and any person we want. Yeah, I'm sorry for that small wala. Can't get. Okay. Yeah, right now, any person you want to call, if you go ahead and ask you how much money you have in your bank account, and they were looking really serious. Any person you want to call, if you go ahead and call, I think we are back. Yeah, right now. I think we are back. Now let me know for comment section if the sound will work okay. Any person you want to call, if you go ahead and call, I think we are back. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you get me?
Yeah, greetings.
Salud, Baba. How for you?
Yeah, already I share for work.
No, thank you, Baba.
So this is kid. This is
Mm-hmm.
yes. I want just give my small clarification on this whole saga issue about Mark Bruce and Feka Food and Misep.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
So yeah, so certain things that they we fail for understand as Cameroonians them. Now, must start with the letter. Fekafood receive copy. Fekafood receive copy. And when you deal with administration not be verbal, administration be written, administration be based on reference letters.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. That very letter where Fekafood receive means receive You know, they like say Magbush don't send letter only for Fekafood. No, Fekafood receive a copy. Where it means say all thing where Fekafood receive means to don't receive them, right? And Fekafood no receive only the resignation letter. Fekafood receive other letters them, with the confidential letters them. Where if the publish letter they go implicate so many people for himself. You understand? Okay, now when you receive a letter, you know they call the person for asking say, now you send me. No, you did discharge, you did sign risk. You say you did accept it, you don't receive them. Now the only thing that way the person did them say, I want to acknowledge the fact, say I don't receive this letter from you, and that was what Fekafood did. So now what I hear say it to say honor that. It means that they don't acknowledge say they receive the resignation letter, and that is all. Fekafood not get anything for call the person because he don't know who side the letter come. So he don't acknowledge say I don't receive the letter, and that is all. So Fekafood now what he get for do now? He go forward them to CAF and FIFA. We don't already do them. He don't already do, and more not be surprised if Magbu's not there for list for staff them for September for Atina Eswatini will replay them. More not be surprised. Will not be surprised. Yeah, so I just want to clarify this issue of administration. Now, Minsep they say he don't call, he don't talk with Magbus on phone. My brother, that's how administration they.
No.
When are they for America? They, I don't know.
No.
Is that how administration works?
No.
Administration works by writing. Administration works by writing. Now, let's go now to the dates. Look at the various dates. I'm saying my group is there for you on the 23rd of July. It be there on there.
It's crazy.
It means my boys be there on the 23rd of July, right?
No,
but he make a video, he do an interview, a video, he say the vacation for Greece.
Yeah.
Who know who write that letter on the 23rd for me, say who know who write them. It's just the one it claims say he account be compromised. Fekafood don't receive my email address. I don't know why, because no one looked in it, they were supposed to look at what one talk, they'll say no, we are fanatics of Samuel Eto'o. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. We'll try to look in them the way we're supposed to look up. Say my account was hacked. You don't complain, say your account be hacked.
And do you even realize, because normally if you say your account was hacked, you get to even show we proof say your account be hacked. And they came out with the whole my account was hacked. Now before they even realized it, so it was actually a mail that was sent to Fekafood and not just. And I tell people, they say be very careful. That man, he know very well what he will do now. Whatever he send a mail, he not send any email.
And they can't deliver them physically. The mail service, they can't deliver them physically. Fekafood they charge. Fekafood make the charge, they send them. You understand? So it's not a matter of email hack. Not be email. He no send an email. They can't deliver them physically. And as he get as he be, Fekafood already acknowledge them. Now they know how they want to do. Because unofi Minsep nofi talk say it confirm payment on the 18th. That my salary not be paid now on the 18th. No, that was not the agreement on their contract. You get my point?
Yes.
That was not the agreement. You know, for the pay coach on the 18th of July, it missed some problem there. So before that thing, the one come up, people say, no, why Fecafoot publish that thing where he no contact Mabrice before he publish them? Papa God.
You contact. Okay, but brother, thank you very much for your contribution.
I just want clarification. The other parties, they fake come up with their contribution that they for comment segment.
Okay, Baba, thank you. Yeah, and like he was saying, these things are simple. You know, even complicated. Okay, we'll take another caller back. Hello, boss.
Hello.
Yeah, would get you very well. Except say your voice they far a little bit. You like your phone for loudspeaker.
Okay, it's better now. So
yeah,
I'm getting to move from my area.
Now, so very perfect.
Okay. So first and foremost, so I even want to talk now. Say I never know why people they agitate. All man of finish forget say Mabrice be for some interview that is same co-conspirators and because say enough he reveal the details of a contract because for a contract on an agreement they talk say enough he talk his salary if not a breach of contract.
Yes.
So we may say first and foremost, Fecafoot no know anything about the contract because Fecafoot no be the time sign that contract with himself.
Yeah.
So how I have even a talk for a letter say so how on earth will Fecafoot even know say one they get 60-day delays of salary. How do know that one way they don't even know the details of the contract? And even they talk say they're supposed to pay earlier in the I think on the 8th or beginning of the month. But since how they can't pay 18 as well the companies don't confirm.
So that 18 it mean I say they pay na salary. I feel say mean I say that 18 they don't pay Mabrice all money they begin for pay.
Yes, so they pay now on the 18th, but normally it's for pay earlier in the month. So it means say now confirmation again no say there was a delay in the payment and I go back how Fecafoot go no say delay for payment the way they don't know contract. They not be there.
Yeah.
So for people where they even talk say, oh, someone woke up, can do that's not just nonsense. That and even for a letter, what he write again say they ask him to send list for September because you know say none of for September he will send list.
Yeah.
It's supposed to send and now maybe they start brush and see maybe if players the day suspension, all that kind of thing. Then one the way they get for do maybe Cameroon passport, all that kind of thing. They say Mabrice deny for send them say I need to do the work. Now manoeuvrier. So that all that wants to happen even before this demission,
Yeah.
So all of those, and as a to point and say, if you don't finish show, say, even want to work with the Fecafoot anymore. Now, Manoeuvrier don't send that list. So the man, in fact, all remember say report will come out say he disappeared during one training for Morocco.
People need to pay attention for other things.
The man be don't finish one running scenes, but
and even after Morocco, he no come Cameroon, right?
He no come back, he go straight. So all that one said for sure say the man will go if the job wait another 60 days. But unfortunately, as all man for Cameroon fee say the one man and they day like them, they feel say you finish past that 60 days, so do ton still. That man be the weather 60 days. So as the 60 days so bam, he write letter come go. And as you be talking, he send handwritten like mail one, but make sure say no, they not fit talk say they hack the email or the hack phone call.
Yeah.
All that ones now for make sure say na ye for say na me I send am and I want go. It's just when I see me they pay that money.
Yeah.
And I said to talk, you don't say you pay for the 18, but me I receive email package now on the 21st. So a few days after. Just for tell you that man will go yeah. So as I pay that pay, so he just say hallelujah. He still disappear because when I not finish breach the 60-day contract. And I see even talk for interview, say if he talk how much and that contract get the payment and all the everything. And he not be supposed to expose and so meaning I still don't even expose and so it means they normally said they support your fire,
No, they never fire. They never fire. You know why they never fire you? Because what I would like or not, Fecafoot na part of that contract. You understand?
No, but I talk now the breach of contract with Minsep because Minsep he talk for interview say agreement Minsep and say enough he talk the amount for his salary.
Now I talk to you. No, my suggestion why me can say. He know that man know the law. That man a former policeman. He know the law. He know very well. See, this contract will be signed. So even though na between me and you, the fact saying that Fekafu go validate me as coach, it means that Fekafu to still be part of the contract. So it is okay for me for send them the contract. You understand?
No, but I get that part, but I just tell you, say at that point, no, the man be one goal. Now, I just try to make everyone put it understand. Say that coach one goal. Not I say person they try for kicking. The coach SSF one goal. He don't tire. SSF one goal. So now none of person the drive or this one. Since so that Morocco, so he one go. If you don't even try the go, say since one not put that kwasa man for bench. If you don't talk say go na tonton begam 31 promises say it go happen. Then remember again say for the Morocco, type one talk about Fekafoot again. Na Siri Tolo say hala say hey, say me stop me. You don't finish agree to come together. So just imagine say after you don't coach president for Fekafoot, they tell you so you get to bow for the same man.
and you know that is one other thing I feel like is the reason why he is just wanting to leave. Because after I don't push me, I don't coach this man, disrespecting man, and then gradually they don't start telling you because yes, even when they be asking this for go Morocco, that way if they hesitate, the colleague give 1 hour, say if you know send at least so
they'll fire
you. So I think, man, thank you very much for your call.
I'm telling you. So the man say better come on me now, quietly.
Yeah. Oh, man, thank you very much for your contribution. I hope so you stay in the mood. Yeah.
No, I'll listen. Then I walk. I'm just going to step out a little bit.
Yeah, if the other man can talk to you, I had call back correct. I'm a big.
I tell you, no, I did for down. I did down. You know me fine. No, I did down.
Wow. So, and that is the thing. This guy was just looking for a loophole to quit. When I looked away for Morocco, there was a day he didn't show up for the training session. So they be want to talk about Fekafoot now. Tolo tell you say, oh, stop there, rubbish and this and that. There was a time when he was hesitant to send the list. Ministry call Fekafoot call ministry call him warning say, hey, we don't tell you I think send and this all this back and forth. Now phone number that for them +1 214 779 1606. If you add them, if you know the America, if you add them, call me for WhatsApp. Or if you know if you call me for WhatsApp, if you call me directly, if you're the America. For make your contributions, whether we like them or not, what is happening is not good at all. Like my brother Josh, I should thank the talk. That guy has belittled us in a way that I cannot even imagine. I cannot. This particular scenario will happen now. So not just the worst of it. Not just the worst of it. Say minister they come out can't say, oh, they hack person account, and then Fekafoot they actually play the big guy for you. Fekafoot actually play the big guy. Because guess what? After you don't come back and say, oh, they hack your account, Fekafoot your account say, no, they're not sending an email. They send a mail. You understand? So proof say this mail. Now the burden of proof get for being at that level. Now why they tell me do video? But guess what? Is that how administration works? Now the question that we me and you get for the ask yourself. Is that how administration works? Now video message. It's supposed to be written. So if we reference them, my brother said that ministry need seminar on administration. That's the same thing I was saying earlier today. To an extent, Fekafoot don't even do far more better with administration as compared to the ministry. Look at what Fekafoot did. Fekafoot came out with a communique. This is what is happening. Now Fekafoot communicate that for that first communique, Fekafoot not to say we don't accept the resignation. Fekafoot come and say, this is what is happening. Boom, the command decided, oh, so many things that when you read them, you be like, okay, what did it happen? And then all of a sudden, when we want to start talking about this, people the way they be ashamed of what did happen, instead of us say, oh, ministry, when I don't make mistake, or Mark Breeze, do one wrong. They say, oh, we don't talk football, we talking about politics. No, all man will talk politics. I get some question the way I be talking about address them. Some person talk today for comment section say, oh, Fekafoot don't sack Mark Breeze plenty time. Wait till that happen. No, it never ever happen. Name it and now wait something will happen. Fekafoot never ever sack Mark Breeze. Samuel Eto'o at one point in time be threatening for sack Mark Breeze. But at that particular point in time, he say, I will talk to my executive, and then after that, we'll decide on what to do. You know, ever sack. The other time, they be telling say we'll get meeting with you on this particular day, on this particular time, if you not show up, we will fire you. And if it come for that day, it come for that time. Fecafoot never ever sack Mark Brice. They don't make threats, but they don't ever go through with the threats because either they be get with the one time or they be sit with the executive and they decide say. So for you to say, oh, Fecafoot don't fire you like 5 minutes and Fecafoot never ever fire you until he don't take your hand and send which way would they consider as a resignation letter until they prove Fecafoot say no be resignation na he send other thing them. Fecafoot don't actually put a communique out today to say we stand on that. It is a resignation letter from him, and that is what we will use moving forward. Another point where I feel like our people should really pay attention to now the authentication of the letter. If we now look at the way this Fecafoot body actually works, they need to put out any kind of information. I don't know if for the past 3 or 4 years if Fecafoot on the work, they don't ever put out a letter or an information or anything where they come back and say, oh, this will put out be wrong. No. What I communicate, what I wait, they make sure they verify their facts, they make sure they verify. By the way, for verify that particular courier, as they call them in French courier, that particular mail, for verifying a very easy thing. And that is one other thing I thought the ministry should be trying to do to prove to our people, to authenticate to our people that, hey, all that stuff was bullshit. It is simple. Hey, okay, send me the mail and everything, every information. And so one guy talked with the comment section today, say he don't travel read something about that mail. Yeah, Wokia Kumase say dog don't bite the master. That is the situation right here. Now the thing that we really feel like the guy was just frustrated and he said, and in normal, when you go recruit person, Sako, if you look and find minister nobody knows say courier be there. He go know say courier be there how. When I remember our caller just come over talk for here say the same courier where they send them for Fecafoot, they send them for ministry. He said the same courier they send them. They probably take their own keep them. The trust they say that man will send the particular documents for Fecafoot. But the man know very well say if I send them for Fecafoot, now for their pressure will come for the people them. Now for the people will be under pressure. The man know very well. He know very well say if I not send it in for Fecafoot, people will just take the material so keep them. But if I send our Fecafoot, especially because Fecafoot they fight with them, Fecafoot go make them public. And by the time Fecafoot make them public, they will call me and send letter or they will call me and do video. And before I want to do that video, they will give me all my money where they owe me. How do I see them? No my smart thinking that for someone when a former police officer, it's just basic. Guys, I want more people to call and contribute. I don't know now my phone number that for them. Now my phone number that for screen. Just add me for WhatsApp. You call and you make your contribution. So about authenticating that letter, I feel say Fecafoot don't tell you. It don't show proof enough, or it don't at least show signs say he believes the letter be authentic. Now why that way it go ahead and base its decisions and further on that particular. Now the body don't prove they on ministry and Mark Brice for sure say Nena may send that, and it will not only come from a video. It will not only come from the video. It will not only come from you doing a video saying if that was the case. The just can't do a video to say they don't sign you. There is a way this thing works. There is a way administration works. Show me letter. Okay, we have a caller. Guys, go ahead and call after this person. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Torili.
Baba?
Hello, you.
Dance on hot.
How you go?
No.
Dance on hot. Did you fool my show?
Go ahead, make your contribution.
Yeah, hello, all my way to listen.
Yeah.
For me, what you want to calculate and I say this issue. That people they don't get the arrangement for Saleh.
Yeah.
But it shows that Mark Brice on the way the budget for a very long time. I be already like fashion.
Yeah.
We do no the camp.
But na 60 days.
Yeah, so say if you already fashion for that 60 days we do no camp.
Na 60 days.
So you pension
I talk to you. Na 60 days. I remember say he talk to you vacation now. When means say we don't show the plan that budget for going vacation. The men not say
Yeah. So whatever the case be, I just believe say they so if you already weigh the budget, they running out of patience.
Yeah. So
and the way things they don't happen along the line, it should say if you don't just see and say the bolo they say go worry. So he want resign for that bolo now. it is because you ask yourself, say, okay, McBride know very well, say, so that contract we sign our minister, it don't get the copy for that document. It don't know the content for that contract. So for you, we see and say McBride send that contract for it too. It means that kind of thing we don't reach for that level. We say a guy may spoil for all man. May wolf all man. Yes, because that one technically, that means they don't technically say it to the minister because it don't be no.
It don't say minister. It don't say minister for it too.
Yes, and why they say and say it don't ever pose that contract for public. But if you look at it don't copy Secretary General of the Presidency with that contract. So you see and say that thing is going to bring matter. You know, my because you see the thing they quiet. So because when they go see the content with that contract and how that contract being negotiated, the budget with the DVD, in case any loophole the DVD, no minister they will matter. So McBride I see and say he say minister it too because he know very well say it too a minister they come up fine. So if you take contract when a year minister against them, go gear and have it too. Then technically, if you see a number one, to that Korea, the way McBride send of Cameroon, I believe that the one for minister will get different content. The one we come to will get different content. And minister come now can debunk them. They can debunk that email. It be no say. I don't believe they be no say some tokens on Korea we get different content for it.
No, not even say different content. I say in the beginning, you know what you don't when you go sign some kind of pact with the devil way. When I don't she don't for that donga many has. When I thought say okay, now we this way we plan for kill that man, we plan for you understand. I don't think just be. I'm going to trust you before me to get into that kind of engagement. So I don't think just you don't feel say this kind of document you send for me, you go want to send for that man. But guess what? If that my budget be at stake, if that my livelihood be at stake, he go do what you again for do for taking money. You understand?
Est-ce que Cameroun a my pays? That man don't send that document. That man don't send that document. It don't take that document to play fast one. Copy minister in this. So that matter is go long. No man is so.
Yeah. Trust me, man. Thank you very much for your contribution. You guys order to
okay, confirm.
You guys order to Adam.
No, order now. I want to talk. I say I not sure say minister we get ideas. Say it to get a contract for hand.
Ma ask you other question because all this what you talking about now allegedly if the contract are the real one. The other thing I want to ask you now, maybe Fecafoot don't come out. They stand their ground. Say they believe say the contract be authentic. And because the man send up, they say don't resign, we don't accept say the man don't resign, whether I like it or not. You understand? Do you think at the ministry they talk say, oh no, he never resign, the man no can do video say he never resign. But you know how this thing work, right? For corporate level. Once you can put in your resignation, the decision name your own again for talk whether you want to resign or not. Once you put in your resignation, the decision now on your employer for decide whether he will accept the resignation or not. So it told it say he don't accept the resignation, but the man it say I never resign and things like that. What do you think will be the way forward?
I think so. The way forward. Me, I don't really talk in how Lord and for these Fecafoot FIFA kind of thing. But just the fact say if you look at the common sense way, just the fact say the man don't present Doki say he don't resign. You just go present Doki for your workplace, he don't resign. Then for soiree, you call back the talk say this will know you never resign you. Well, sometimes they already find new work away go. So technically, I believe say the way the situation on the way Fecafoot already come up from ministry. So if Fecafoot lawyer and other kind of people, they see and see some technicality the way they submit that thing one time with FIFA say okay, over CAF say the man don't resign and we don't accept the resignation and we don't post them. So this way the talk now say this will be he resign, they have the email. Maybe now CAF or FIFA now will need to step in now and say okay, move verify this situation where the man talks okay. Maybe he do the thing. We'll see whether it be factual or because nothing that we ministry be able to talk or even McBride be able to talk. Okay, I go file complaint. Me, I never send me no courier about Cameroon. So move file now. We don't live my name. Ministry do to talk. Okay, we find person we don't live the basic name. So that move investigate the matter. Yeah, because a big matter that because Fecafoot fit say we already submit and we for FIFA over CAF say the man don't resign. And we get the proof for sure say the man say don't resign. Yeah, so I think so that thing gets we will get small issue with it, except say that 3 people should not be discussed.
Okay. But thank you very much for your contribution, man. It made a lot of sense. Yeah, my brother Sprido the talk say them don't already send them for CAF and FIFA. I think also Fecafoot talk say they already send the resignation letter for CAF and FIFA. By the way, that my signature there on top. Jack Coy. Raymond said the minister is the employer, not a tool. See, sometimes I don't like for us to go back and forth with this whole thing. I don't really like for us to start acting like kids or start acting like ignorant persons just because we want to make a point or because we want favor person. If we look at the 2014 and 2015 agreement with Fecafoot get our ministry, you understand? If it backed by presidential decree, it stipulates if ministry want hire someone, guess what? It will do in accordance or hand in gloves with Fecafoot, which was not what they did. But Fecafoot come back after can't say problem no day. When I don't decide for hire the particular person, the coach will go endorse it, which is what they endorsing. So whether you like it or not, now ministry they pay Mark Breeze, but guess what? Now Fecafoot hire Mark Breeze. Whether you like it or not. Now the reason why if Fecafoot not put down for they say now I coach this, Mark Breeze never ever should done for any bench for a FIFA or CAF football competition. Whether you like it or not, this one are facts. We're not there for you to talk because say we like a toe or because we like Fecafoot. Okay, we'll get another caller. May make a contribution. Hello?
Yes, Baba.
How far?
Masana Mandis. How it happen?
No, they fine. Reduce your volume for the Facebook. I hear myself over background.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it is okay. Go ahead, make your contribution.
Okay. First of all, before I want to talk, I get one worry about this issue for contract for Mark Breeze.
Yes.
With Fecafoot, because when you look into FIFA registration, for FIFA registration before the FIFA valid license for any professional or national team coach, they ever valid a license, they demand a license with a professional contract. When you sign on with the federation or with the club, they need a valid license for a professional license for a national team coach or a professional club coach without the contract. So now, my worry is now when Fecafoot valid the license for Mark Breeze for FIFA. Now, which contract be on the table? Second, the document where it told be the last person for sign on before Mark Breeze be approved as the head coach of Cameroon. Now, which document be that way? It was not the contract, because I believe say the contract for Mark Breeze, it get 3 signatories, which was Mark Breeze, Minister Fecafoot. Since na government be the higher but we government na like a facilitator for Fecafoot.
Yes.
So it to be the right signature where FIFA need them for approve Mark Breeze the contract. So now which contract now where it to be sign up, or they be only bring a memorandum of understanding. Say Mark Breeze will be the coach of national team without the contract, say make it to sign them, or it to be signed which contract. First, number one point that to talk about the contract, say the show say not just yesterday we it to not meet the contract. You understand? Now my worry is that. And then secondly, it to be done Fecafoot be don't define just small incident where Mark Breeze go commit and so that they take it out. And Mark Breeze, he don't go make the greatest mistake for send this courier say this so he don't resign. And once he send this courier, if you look at very well, the courier he enter for 21st. And when he enter for 21st, Fecafoot publish on the 23rd. Where it means say Fecafoot first wait if ministry go react for that document, because document if you enter Fecafoot, like that kind of document not if you enter Fecafoot where ministry never get them. So Fecafoot don't ministry no react, then Fecafoot don't wait 2 days, then he announce say he don't resign, say coach don't resign. And trust me, Fecafoot before they want to do that announcement, Fecafoot go down send courier directly for FIFA. For inform FIFA say their post, their national team coach post be vacant. Say the coach don't resign with so and so reason. And then send the documents they were approved for FIFA. And once those documents don't reach for FIFA, ministry no fit do any other thing because Fecafoot already sent documents there, and Fecafoot be the only contact for Cameroon with FIFA. Not only Fecafoot. So for me, I believe now already a failed case for ministry and McBrice. So that's just my own point of view, because Fecafoot they no fit come back to their decision, no matter what. And then so another document they go viral inside social media, where you get a communication of some people the way concern the head of some government officials, where they talk about all the incidents. So if you look at very keenly, Eto'o right now with Fecafoot, they be ready for take any other action just to make sure McBrice understands it. They don't first allow you the first time, no matter all those small issues then, they allow you just for the sake say na Cameroon national team. But I believe for Eto'o, all we know about Fecafoot, Eto'o no go come back to a decision. So now my own contribution that, Baba.
Okay, Baba, thank you very much for your contribution. By the way, for those who don't know, another actor this for community where they do wonderfully well for Helewa Pikin them play football. I mean, a guy the way invest millions upon millions for close to 15 years now, developing football in Cameroon. So then a person where just talk because one talk. No, an Eto'o fanatic, no, a football fanatic, a Cameroonian where you want to see we country grow. So when people like this they open their mouth talk, I listen carefully. Baba, thank you.
Thank you very much, Baba. Thank you. I follow the program. Thank you.
Okay, Baba. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Toride.
Baba. Dance hot. Did you get me?
Yeah, they get you.
Yeah, dance hot.
When I even
Yeah, all man hear you.
All right, okay. I want to throw my own little contribution while I get some palaver this case. If you read its official response today to Minister of Sport, some points in the way I note them very, very clear. It talks say Fecafoot don't receive McBrice resignation par courrier transporté par un service de messagerie mondiale reconnu, non pas la seule lettre de démission, mais l'ensemble des documents suivants. Where it shows say not the only McBrice resignation letter, internal resignation letter with the 7 pages photocopy of the contract. And if you read the communique, it officially reply, he make a me the no say he no be the part of the contract that they sign a contract.
Yes.
So he discovered the contract now for the courier where he arrived at Fecafoot. Then he talk to about some very important thing where plenty people ignore them. He say photocopy the vote correspondent confidential. He said some confidential photocopy of a correspondent where minister, he asked Minister of Finance, me the deliver, me take care for national team. He then said people there. So this thing they so people they pay for understand say minister they treat to FIFA. If I want to use the word if Fecafoot already sent this stuff them for FIFA and CAF, no say minister they inside deep sheets. I want to know if you understand. Even our recruitment for coach, I don't see one of our speakers or one of your speakers talk about that recruitment for coach. I'm sure that you even talk about food. You talk about obligatoire. Say if Fecafoot want bring in coach, Fecafoot will make a miss. And if you read this thing, obligatoire, have you conform? Say yes, you must ask, you must make a minister no. Bet, don't be by force a minister.
Yeah.
Now when I obligatoire, ce n'est pas la vie conforme. Fencing and that. The last point, McBrice plays some very bad game with Cameroonians. Now the simple truth that way he did it. He's playing a very dirty game with Cameroonians. Yes. But be rest assured that this one is going to catch up with him. Honestly, this one is going to catch up with him. Thank you.
Baba, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much, man. More continue. Yeah, like my brother talk, that guy on the place on game, they take him money, the chop and everything. But when I see the devil, I will tell you again. Once you sign a deal with the devil, it's a matter of time. It will come back to bite you. If you don't really, if not really choose that man take that contract, send for somewhere Eto'o, then worst things that they ahead with that man go reveal them. Worst thing, just wait when media house they start paying for can't talk with it really happen. Worst things they do with that man go reveal them. Una just wait, make the resignation finish, go through all, and then now media has like that French national TV them and podcast, and they start call you, pay you, make and disclose things the way they happen. Una go wash hand. So my brother talk for you, say you said minister is his employer. Why did the coach send a copy to the Fecafoot? We don't answer the question again and again and again and again. You did send a copy for Fecafoot because you want to notify them, because that is supposed to be your true employer, and that coach know. When I say that coach never ever know, say a true employer na Fecafoot, una the joke. And at the end of the day, if it intend for press charges, if it intend for press for make a case against ministry or against Fecafoot, because at the end of the day, you go make a case against Fecafoot. You go make a case against Fecafoot, say the money you want to be again will pay me, because you go make a case against Fecafoot, then Fecafoot will send all the dossier for ministry. You understand? Now it go worse if that contract they be actually make away they not involve Fecafoot day. Now ministry go deal with them for your own corner. So all this way the man do if you don't know very well, say it is just travel. Build my evidence. When you go for court, did you notify Fecafoot about your resignation? Yes. This is na signed it, not be signed. Na evidence is say I'm notified, and the reason way they use na mail, they not use na email. There's a difference. They use na mail because most of the times now an individual even go deliver the mail, and they even ask say, hey, okay, are you a competent person to receive this mail? You say yes. Can you sign here, please? You sign, they give the mail. So for court, they use that like evidence. And at the reason way, even the Fecafoot now they use that like evidence. Say, hey, now Tino will receive the man to say he don't resign. We don't know about that contract, we don't know about anything, but we, for our own part, as a person where they be higher, maybe work for we accept the resignation and we'll forward them for CAF and we'll forward them for FIFA. It's as simple as that. There is no way that the old man for 2 months, when I think use regular common sense, there is no way that the old man for 2 months and then he never reach out to the ministry again and again for your money, again and again for your money until now they want to resolve all this issue. When I think that only that money for 2 months they owe you, una sure the way we demand on the behave all the time them. For Morocco, anyone go Morocco. He go for Morocco, so they be coming training. He finish for Morocco, come back for Cameroon. Normally, as coach for national team, you finish competition, you get for come back and get counter round you for Cameroon. Even if not Fecafoot be your boss, even if not ministry be your boss, you get for come back for Cameroon, can give counter round you of what happened for Morocco in writing, not over telephone calls. And then now you take your plane, you go back for your side where you go. The man finish for Morocco, I say you're going back now, going back to Fiam. Like my brother talk, the man don't disrespect Cameroonians enough. And guess what? Now we create that platform for you to be disrespectful. Now we give you that right. Because to an extent, oh, Eto'o Mouton. You want to talk anything, they say, oh, you talking because you overlike Eto'o. Oh, you want to know, oh, this is that, oh, we'll show Eto'o, we'll show Pepe. It's not about Eto'o. If we now even look the, I think I need to find that letter. I need to find that letter. I need to show some people them. If we now look the way they address the letter, it is shows in an man do them. Now give me 1 second. If we now look the way they're not addressing to Fecafoot, they're addressing to Samuel Eto'o. It's ridiculous. When one talks to people, they say, oh, now because they support Eto'o, now because like Eto'o, now because that's not true. That's not true. We see things that are happening that is wrong. We have to call them out as a people. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why I didn't show my previous messages. Let's see. phone line see they open for any man one call. I beg. Now my phone number that for they add me for WhatsApp. If you out of America, if you America, if you just call me directly. Yep. When I saw me, I don't want to struggle to find. I want to find that paper for that thing. I don't know why my system is synchronized to show my new messages. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hello, Baba. How far?
Ade.
Yeah, go ahead. You want me a small contribution?
My contribution, I say, that man, I don't make that thing. I say, we Cameroonians have some problem. I don't know which be wrong. I don't know if it be wrong with we. That man not be can coach Cameroon national team. Now minister the employee. Minister not the employee coach for any national team.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I don't know. Now just say what people would do for that level where once with the vex with some person, one just see the person down, one just see the person crumbled. So now they even take this whole thing instead of look at reasoning. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the problem I say, me I don't know why people they talk. No country not for the way the minister employ coach.
Yeah.
Me minister leave it too. Me minister leave it too. Me do it in them employ own minister leave it to employ own me to employ coach me to run fake foot. So if to make error, we go hold it to. Leave it to me to run fake foot. Inside I have to the president of Africa foot. Now they begin employ coach.
It's crazy.
No, be say minister who can't Cameroon get basketball, Cameroon get football, Cameroon get handball, Cameroon get volleyball. Minister all the concentration for football. Why one concentration for football?
It don't mess up other discipline them. Fake on a volleyball na waiting. They get 2 presidents right now. The other one handball, they don't suspend with 1 and how many years because we don't get money for flight for go side. It don't mess up other stuff.
Let them leave even Rob Gafuto if they to make any day to make error, not to don't make error. It to fix the Gafuto, it to bring you the Gafuto office don't be about 200 years. It to complete the Gafuto office for bigger fine. It to not the correct salary for Gafuto. It to struggle like no football they fine for Cameroon. So me I don't know why people they criticize me. Me I don't know why they criticize it for.
It's crazy. It's crazy, Baba. Thank you. So other person the struggle for call more taking. Yeah, Peter Mabu's son, Toride, we already know what's going on. We were told the other time that the salary was paid in advance onto the level that they bought him a car. All of a sudden, yeah. Now the thing that I make we no worry, we go qualify every year with a 6 on it. We have never qualify. Kunde JC number 6 has died for us to qualify, and the problem is not qualify. My brother, I don't know why we missed the point. The problem is not if we're going to qualify or not. The problem is we need to have a system that is going to work for everyone. We need to have things put in place for where we are speaking the growth for the country. It knows if I know for play my ball, I will play for national team. If I play fine, they will call me for national team. If now the thing that we want a system where the right authorities are actually managing and running football in the country. Like my brother just come up for talk. If a Tofis need the manager and fine, we go kick it out, we bring another man. They may ministry leave and make Fecafoot manage football. May they do everything. Okay, now one other point that I don't I'll discuss on today. He always get the people that they can't talk like Collins Dima, they talk for years, say Etofis is good and it's always bad. Collins Dima, you get my phone number. If you want them, call me for year. Tell we 3 bad things the way Etofis don't do them as Fecafoot president, where you know. And for any other person who watch this live, call we, tell we 3 bad things where Etofis don't do them as Fecafoot president. Doing a mandate where you know. When I stop for the work of the I just say Etofis is good and Etofis is bad. No. When I call with the bad thing, we don't do them. Call with the bad thing. Call my phone now. Tell me, say, okay, Eto don't do this bad. Eto don't do this bad. Eto don't do this other bad. Thank you. Now surely the call. Name na the call. I feel say na the call. Hello, Baba. Hello?
Sorry?
Yeah, I beg, turn down your volume for your Facebook.
No, my Facebook not there on there.
Okay.
Actually, I watching that from TV.
Oh, okay. Just reduce and small. Now, if you go ahead and make your contribution, we'll hear you.
Yeah, actually, I just the read way to way Collins the talk say it will not be all that. The fact that I say Cameroonians are not used to good governance.
Yeah.
And when they change the way it would bring them, the kind of leadership way it would bring them, a lot of Cameroonians are not used to it because for 40 years we don't deal with people like Kombi, you know, and now it don't bring in real leadership. Cameroonians don't even know the difference. Now why did they fight it to that nail? As a matter of fact, even me, it don't already replace this, you know, no one you saw the but this white guy, it already replace it. Appoint an interim coach immediately.
Yep.
It will end this. It will end all this brouhaha. All they abroad. We understand what we mean when somebody does serve you. An official notice say don't resign.
Resign.
It may not be something they just hack. They hack email. They just hack. Okay, if they hack email, there was a hand delivered
mail
resignation. What else do you want anybody to justify? But the fact I say Mark Breeze is a very smart and a very terrible man.
Yep.
He's smart and terrible.
Very terrible.
And it don't make the atmosphere for we be very inconducive for you for work. You know, if you work for that environment, because now you don't create the nonsense we do for Cameroon, if you do it anywhere in the world, nowhere on this planet can he do that except in Cameroon. And now they don't condone all of that. The work environment be so toxic for you for work. It's just the look for a way out.
Yeah.
It's just the look for a way out. Forget out of Cameroon, forget out of your contract,
but still
and forget out of the contract. For still take the money, that's the point. He still want to come out and still be able to get the money. But now, as he don't notify it for say this, so it resign. Ministry don't call you, surely call you the same man. How can you do this to us? After all the Pharaoh don't fight for put you there, you have to save face because the biggest slap this for Kombi face. Say this so. Say the coach way you don't do everything for go against all odds for hire ye, it can resign. So it's a disappointment for the ministry. I will not be surprised the ministry don't even give extra money for say no, what just come back and deny say this so you know be submit that resignation just to save face. Because this in a normal country is supposed to be a resignation for Kombi.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a resignation. So I know we'll be surprised as corrupt as Kombi be. And as corrupt as Minister of Sport and Physical Education be, they can do anything for bring this man back just to save face. Just to save face. So this kind of way they come back, oh, I did not resign. And, you know, I just look at it to be a child's play. To be a child's play.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, he's not even an international coach. I don't know how Usai will manage it. And then when they manage it, give you platform. And there was even some time yesterday, so some teams in Saudi Arabia they consider for hire. These teams of Saudi Arabia they consider for hire because it don't coach Cameroon.
Yep.
You don't get Cameroon onto your resume. Can you imagine what it means to have Cameroon on your resume? You be the big boy now. So you don't reckon get a status. We're not there for you for resign because if you break the contract, there are also consequences. The way if you break the contract, where the fall no be from the country.
Because it has to be two-way. If you bring the contract, no pay, the girl pay the rest of his salary. If you to bring the contract, we not to know, you to get your consequences the way if it be sued. So if don't the definite massa, even you people they can run they work, they don't pay them for 2 months they quit. Massa. Now you for send letter say, hey, I'm not receiving my pay this month. They will tell you say they could be bounced on some kind of difficulty making bank transfer or whatever. But besides, didn't we hear that this man was paid all his salary?
His money, yeah.
Oh, that's what we heard. They say he was paid all his money. So now the guy here now say this will not be paid, or they not pay you 2 months. The man wants to go. He wanted to go. My only thing is this is an opportunity for Eto'o to step up and give us a coach. I don't even care whether he appoint or he just appoint one of the ones that better make a Cameroonian take we go work or not even qualify to go to the World Cup under a Cameroonian coach. Than all this privileged white people they come. I get offended sometimes when I be here when the man made a statement, say, I'm well loved in Cameroon. I move around with bodyguards. Small me, when I get to Cameroon, I get bodyguards.
You give help.
But that's not. Does that mean I have money, or does that mean Cameroonians love me?
You, no.
For me, forget a police escort is nothing. It's a phone call. I get a police escort. So now for he get there at the man about, oh, Cameroonians love me. No, say this. So Cameroon is what it is. And to be honest, this particular issue is trending more than the election. Where they come up. It's trending because Cameroonians love their national team. Cameroonians love Eto'o. It's just that a lot of those uneducated ones don't understand what true leadership is all about. And when there's this go ahead.
No, but finish. I'll talk with Sawanto.
Yeah, and when there's this conflict between whether we like Eto'o or not, you realize that there are people where they pass the road, the cash cruise, talk about this. And like the other day I hear Alexander Songto say, I don't get say no they call you Eto'o, I say who be you?
Say watch league for Cameroon.
Watch local champion.
Bro,
did I even know you where you were? If I thought he even played that league, I don't care.
Jesus Christ.
But he is insignificant. Now, man, when his son don't the set, his son already said actually, I need to fight for way to be relevant, to stay relevant. And then Eto'o na the big fish where they say the tree where you get the ripe plum, now you receive the most stone. Eto'o don't ripe, na tree where it already ripe. So every stone is going up there. People are doing that to stay relevant. But I think if I get up tomorrow morning and say Eto'o don't appoint a coach, I don't even care. That would be the greatest thing for me. Let McBreeze go no qualify for the World Cup. We love our national team. Our national team is our pride. Let nobody come and use it as a toy to play games. So they demand to go put the video out. Are you serious? You communicate to your boss through a video. He should have communicated to Eto'o through writing. Write an official letter to them. I said, I don't know. You debunk it. You come on, going to make video.
Guess what? Now the ministry we don't even know how these things they work. Now then they tell you say do video put up outside because their goal now for contradict what they happen for social media. Not knowing that is not supposed to be your goal. Your goal for being able to do the right thing. If really when I talk say that courier na fake and this and that, when I get for the final way when I go address them. Come fake someone talk for ministry say, hey, come for here. The man don't talk say na so now prove this say the man don't say na no, enough, but no, the one it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
I think say this, so the ministry be taken unaware.
Yes.
The fact say that man delivered that letter to Fecafoot. There no be no ministry no be no say this, so that man would deliver to Fecafoot. And when they knew the surface say this, so it was an email. They quickly cut us they don't have an email. Not knowing that there was a hand-delivered resignation. So now they make it's very difficult. Okay, so the hand-delivered resignation was also hacked. Does anybody just walk into and just deliver letters?
Do you realize they're not even talking about the start way they didn't talk anything about let's try to verify, let's try to investigate. No. For them, that video they do it is enough.
Boss. No, it be enough. And this is it. I think McBreeze is history. I am celebrating. He is not supposed to be part of us anymore. So thank you so much.
No, but thank you very much. I am picking the Miss Mono so corner. Salute for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I see some other people be struggle for call. If you go ahead and call, my address on one comment. Ayuk Flourish Allen. He said for 3 years, who be the disturbing? Wait, Waka, you want make them leave? He don't do nonsense because I don't talk as simple. Now my phone number that for day. Ayuk Flourish Allen. Call we, or if you no one call we, write our comment section. 3 bad things the way it don't do them since he become Fecafoot president. Write our comment section. Tell me 3 bad things where Eto'o don't do as Fecafoot president. Write our comment section. Boss man.
Yes, sir.
Alpha.
Are they how for you?
No, are they reduce volume for the Facebook?
Yeah, my reducer. Just give me 1 minute, my reducer. Yes, sir. Alpha. Okay, I don't reduce her.
Yeah, go ahead and don't say I make small contribution.
Yeah. You know, sometimes when I see this type of events that they happen, I can just, for me, it's not by coincidence. There's some nuance, and I said it before. Football will never work in Cameroon if the government, which is represented by the ministry, and Fecafoot, which is under the ministry, if everybody doesn't work looking into one direction, football will never work in Cameroon. Today, I will not even call names because I want this conversation to grow. Because when we start understanding that football is not built by one person, but it's built all together in a team, that's when we shall start understanding what's going on in Cameroon. For me, this is just distraction. I've never seen anywhere in the world where an employer and his boss will be arguing
in public
on a resignation. I don't know. For me, when I looked at it, I read some of the letters. I listened to Mark Breeze. In this year and age, many things can happen. I'm not sure he talked about an email hacking. I'm not sure because I was listening to his live video on CLTV and he was explaining that he did not send the mail. So when he says mail, I'm sure he's talking about the letter, DHL or whatever that happens, you know. But I've lived in America and I know that you don't even have to live in America. You know, there are con artists everywhere. So somebody can send a mail in your name and all that. If such a thing happens, what normally happens is that you see the employer and the boss, they will go behind office and talk about it and try to investigate. But today, everything is on social media. Back and forth. And that's why I call it a distraction. And that's why football in Cameroon will go nowhere. We can sit all here and argue about who is right, who is wrong. But if you look at the bigger image, the bigger painting on the wall, you will see that there are certain events that happen. It's like, you know that this is not the end of it. Something is going to happen again before Cameroon plays whoever they are playing. You know, so for me, it's too predictable when I see these things. And that's why I've always said, I keep telling you that football in Cameroon is going nowhere. Because when inside house they fight, you know, outside, it's just total chaos. There is no team that can win a game if they are separated.
Okay, I want to ask you one question. I hope so you know explain. You just give me one answer. Now, who's supposed to manage?
One answer. That means you should restrict me to give you one answer.
I don't want to explain. Now, I think the question be required for you if you give me one answer. If you know, I will give you the question. Maybe you ask me and I'll give you one answer. Now, who be boss for football for Cameroon? Now, Fecafoot or na ministry?
I think I explained the structure to you.
Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. We don't need to explain them again. I because I need one answer. But since you know one, give me one answer. If you just leave and so.
Bro.
No, boss. You say we don't explain now. Now I talk.
Listen now. Listen. Listen. Sometimes you have to be willing to try to understand what others are saying.
No, sometimes also. No. Not to say listen. You to listen. Sometimes also I think it's a simple question in the way when I ask him as host for the show, if you tell me say this person, and then now if you go ahead for explain, not before one explain before you tell me say this person. If they ask you say John and Mary, who be boy, who be girl, you go at least talk say John. And then you say, I talk say John, now because say by name, John don't always be na male and this and that and that and that and that. Nobody say once I ask you, you want to start explain. And I be very I be specific. I say I want to ask you some question and I need one answer. If you not say no answer for one answer, if you just tell me say they say, hey, I don't if you answer me the question more end for day rather than for jump into the back and forth about how you want to explain. You don't explain. I know so you don't explain. I know again my reason why I don't want the explanation. And my reason I don't want the explanation is because say, like you come up for talk for here, you say if both parties them not come and they look for one direction.
So I ask you a question.
My explanation. You say if both parties they not come and look for one direction, things they not go work out. Now, at the end of the day, life must get leadership. What I would like or not, anything about life will get leadership. Any situation where it concern a project, where it concern people coming together, one man can be for the way naive be the head of the whole thing. And until the people the way they be involved, they recognize it, now the man they lead this whole thing. You know if you ever go. Go ahead, ask me a question, my answer.
Okay, you talk about leadership. Leadership
ask me a question.
But I'm coming. You see, man, stop being rude, bro. You did talk something, then you did cut me. You know what?
But you say you want to ask me a question. I say my opinion answer with you or wait till I be the talk. And let me answer a question. Now you want to explain. All of a sudden now be rude. No, I know I want to talk about that one. Ask me a question.
Oh my goodness. Bro,
ask me a question. No, ask me a question. If you get a question, ask me. I don't ask you my own question. You know what answer. If you get a question, ask me. Now me the host the show.
No, but you deny for same man no answer.
Now I'll be asked before I ask you the question. I'll be telling you I want one answer. If you go get for explain, then no need for explain. So I tell you before I ask you the question. So if you just tell me say, hey, I want explain, since you know my explanation, I know answer the question. It's as simple as that.
You deny man no answer.
No, you want to explain.
You see, sometimes when you tell me to call in, I call in, and then you start acting like this. I mean, what's the whole need about it?
No, the truth is, now you be the first person you don't call. People don't call for here where they even contradict with our talk. So not ugly say now only you don't call and now they contradict you.
I know.
You don't make your point. Don't make maybe they say I want to argue you. You don't make your point. And
no, but that's what that's what you're saying. I mean, that's what
you don't make your point. You don't make your point and it be clear. I don't tell you so. Don't say, okay, after you make your point, I want to ask you one question. Now, fake a foot on the ministry.
You want to ask me a question, you want to answer yes
I mean, expect for you. I mean, expect for you. Maybe yes or no. I mean, expect for you to say, now ministry be the boss for football for Cameroon, and then I will end the conversation. I mean, expect for you to say, now fake a foot be boss. No. Understand me. I expect for you to answer, say, either a ministry or a fake a foot be boss. That was all I wanted. I don't want explanation. And if you want to ask you the question again, for football for Cameroon.
If you listen to what you talk. If you be listening to what you are talking, you will understand there are many different roles in football.
I say,
boss for your own role.
Many roles to be. Then one person be boss. Now who be boss?
But you understand the meaning of roles?
Now
you understand the meaning of roles in an organization?
Boy, it didn't just come for disturb me.
Me?
If you get question for ask. If you not get question,
if you understand the meaning.
If you get question for ask. If you not get question for ask, I might take different color. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Okay. Well, you don't have to be. Bye, man.
So this is a thing, right? Any person who watch this live go understand, say, what I would like or not. Now FIFA, they manage football for the whole world. What I would like or not. Now CAF, they manage football for Africa. What I would like or not. Now FECAFOOT, they manage football for Cameroon. Now the reason why it no matter whether minister will go do which kind of contract for which we go do them. When it comes for say they will put coach in name for list. Guess what? Now FECAFOOT begin for do them. Now FECAFOOT begin for send letter for CAF and FIFA saying our coach this. You understand? When I ask you the question, I need to ask you the question because I want to ask the question. Because when you talk, say, until all the parties they start look for one direction, and then things they go waka. The question I say they look for one direction, how they lead them. You understand? But at this point in time, the problem will get our Cameroon football and say, now minister one lead. Now minister one lead to him, now he get for lead them. Now minister one lead to him, now he get for lead them. Now Fecafoot the manage football for Cameroon. The ministry and the government, they only come in as support. And the truth I say the people, they know these things. Now why do I even answer that question? If the only one explain what he tell me about roles. Even when it comes to the roles, what's the ministry role? But I don't really care about being a host or not. We are having a conversation here. I ask you a simple question, and before I ask you the question, I tell you, say, I want one answer. Now, Fecafoot be boss or na ministry be boss. Tell me, say, na ministry be boss. The conversation end. If na Fecafoot be boss, tell me, say, na Fecafoot be boss. The conversation end. No one try to explain with me how roles. Who don't know roles? You don't educate now who on roles. You are educating now who on roles where 2014, 2015 convention, presidential decree. The people that they for ministry, they didn't even respect that. What are you talking about? Presidential decree stipulates say when they want hire coach, now Fecafoot they bring 3 coach. It makes suggestion for ministry, and then ministry go choose form. After ministry don't choose form, and then guess what? It go forward and back for Fecafoot. Make Fecafoot finish, finalize the contract with the person, and then ministry the only finance and finance them. They don't respect things like that. They don't respect it, and then you come here and you want to start telling me about roles. Are they even respecting the roles? Which day you don't see Fecafoot come up for an office, go for ministry, say unamoduna so. They don't do it, and that is the confusion we have. Now the idea that now people like I know I call names. They push them. They want make a be the same. Boss.
Hello?
Massa, my skin is hot.
Yeah, but just calm down. I beg, are you airport? I don't know if you get me clear.
No, I would get you. I think they would get you fine. I also put it there, watch they get you to fine.
Okay. I want first of all try for elaborate on that person we just come up with about organigram.
Yes.
For Cameroon, I see the one explain about for people. First, Cameroon now a country, now an entity. It be governed by the president, where we all know. And that president, it means now they all aspects for Cameroon. But now every domain for Cameroon get a head and a responsibility.
Yes.
I don't try to find out the name of that ministry. I don't see it saying a ministry of football. It's in a ministry of
sports,
youth and sport and physical education. That means all sports.
Yeah.
So wait till they focus on football for that papa. It just shows say you don't even know where to be a role. The man with the head boy for football for Cameroon Africa foot.
Yep.
However, on this situation, I go talk an honest way I feel as not only like football fan, but like also a politician. I don't see you are this, a political this thing.
No, go ahead.
Every aspect for life get a politics.
Yeah, sure.
I believe in my own opinion, say this minister, he plot all this way happen, but he know say he will take this direction. Just for the fact say would they at an edge for a very difficult time for Cameroon. And they discover how we love Cameroon. So they plot this thing. This is my own opinion. Because I don't try for things. I look the timing. All these things are looking why now. Who said how if to say they need to generate that man fine because I know say that click of mafia them, the minister and the coach and the rest of the people support that click of mafias. I discover say even if the Nigeria fine, if we get a click of something, well, they will plan for down. If una treat me well, I'll get to una. We will find a way for fix them. So I see the resignation one like a total distraction because confusion there now for politics concerning presidential election. All if you agree that one. So I look they want to move Cameroon and their brain small for the tension where they go as per the way the candidates they handle them and the rest. However, if that is not the case, I still look at them again like say, for me, McBrice not the 100% correct for a brain. I mean, from who I don't study because Chris people the day way I'm be sorry for I don't know if you really explain them medically.
Yeah.
People today they work a fine, but they are here 24 hours. They get a complete. They go out of range. Then they become balanced back. My business like kind of white people. The plenty. So you the white man country. If you understand what I talk, the plenty. So either that kind of thing, the punish you, where they take some action, then he come back and realize himself because. If you want to agree with me, say McBriggs, he no correct fine. They ask you about Ivory Coast match. You jump, they talk about it too.
Yeah.
I don't know what that man will hate correct. Even if your man get beef, you will realize that one you stupefy yourself. So in that regards, the only man will hate no correct. It so. So totally, when you see any good thing for Cameroon, it is destroy because Cameroon don't be some way. We don't take deception as a rule. It is now like not correcting. So when man want to do anything we correct, for we the don't be saying that man wrong. Because if you do wrong thing for Cameroon, you should say now you correct. So people they do right things, now they're wrong. Because I don't talk with people they talk say Nigerian football fine for Cameroon. I don't talk with more than 80. Maybe they explain. Wait, it don't do. We not correct.
Maybe we don't. Nana so for here we don't talk about. Nana so don't talk about.
Never tell me nothing.
Yep.
The only talk that say president them for team they complain. It to say they take a life, they embezzle. My brother, Cameroon you embezzle. Man pay the fair 80. Everybody for don't find yourself for condemn.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't know as we feel really talk. We just busy we find ourselves some country. Good things now be bad, then bad things now be good. Unfortunately, we just have to manage them, then work hard for see how we use it with them. For sensitize people, they start believe in people they do
true
things
leadership.
Correct.
Yeah.
And this is way they happen now. You see, when somebody it is support way no correct.
Correct.
You know they ever feel answer the question.
Yep.
Yes, because true. They're like I still be sorry for talk. It be like when you see CPD and people they debate for Cameroon, you ask them question, you see say they answer the question they illusion they deal for some different ways we need to exist with Cameroon. You understand? So not just so it did. So my brother,
I don't know why they call court. But as he talk now, what you talk for me not true. Every time he asks, now the reason why I ask the question, I thought I know one explanation. Every time you ask a simple question and somebody is trying to explain, there is a problem. There is a problem. Bossman.
Every time you ask, the reason why I ask the question, I thought I know one explanation. Every time you ask a simple question and somebody is trying to explain, there is a problem.
Boss.
There is a problem.
Yeah, evening.
Yeah, go ahead. Turn down your volume for your Facebook. Would get you?
Okay. I don't do them.
Okay.
So I want just chip in.
Yes.
For this discussion for today. My first point, I say I want to consider this situation like a teaching moment.
Yes.
Because a lot of things that they go on for country, and I believe say the people the way they're supposed to be exemplary, they fail we, and a lot of young people then they not get to maybe learn or walk in the right path. I will start by saying if you get problem inside house with your brothers or sisters, family members, and then you decide to go find person for outside will not be family member for can help you fight some your brother or some your sister. Not surprised if after a while that person who comes on they start fighting. After you go down finish with your brother or sister. And I exactly think that way it happened with this minister. Because of a desire for control football, he decide for go find some no name for outside, bring it inside, can give you all the powers, may he fight it too. Because it not be normal, say some person feel travel from Europe, white man, enter inside Cameroon, start the disrespect president for federation.
From day one.
And not the president.
From day one.
Yes, not the day one. The president not be anybody. The president international football star where they know it around the world. you can't enter, you disrespect it. And at that time, instead for call out this man, say this is unacceptable, people, they instead jumpstart support the guy. So the guy actually now realize he get powers because government officials, they tell you, say, you have all the powers to do what you want to do, so long as you disrespect this man. And for this contract where they say they send them for federation, so from other sources, around here, say, even inside that contract, part of the terms, one of the articles of the contract, I say, he not supposed to allow Eto'o for enter dressing room. Now, why that you be the year, he constantly they repeat, say, now you be the boss, no man no fit enter dressing room, now he decide. Because now, team that way they be telling. So when they began make this guy feel now, say, he be the alpha and the omega, and then all of a sudden, una start one take away the powers from you because people they seem to forget what happened for Morocco. Where he go for if he don't already get this issue. Because if people that he actually try for go find out information about which it really go on, they would not understand, say, how they call it, Joaquim Mununga, they actually coach national team.
Yeah.
This guy not get any clue they will play. For press conference, they ask the question, call player their name, they not even know them. When you see video they for practice, now Joaquim Mununga they virtually do everything. Journalists they don't talk. So actually, from information where it can be shared on other platforms, this agent Chi Ivo, the actual person will be the Mununga. But since if he wants some person where they will really accept the way if he get authority, they go bring this man and put him for front. And now why that he always insist, the shout, say they get for put Mununga for bench. And say if they not put Mununga for bench, he go resign. If they not put Mununga for bench, he go every time he talk and when he come for game, when they not put it, all man when me resign, he will make noise, go still come back. So they be constantly the promises say they go fix them. And Eto'o, knowing what the football be and recognizing the situation, we decide say now over a dead body way Mununga will down for bench because if he knows that they will get it. So due to this frustration, Mununga is just be frustrated because now he do the work, then enough is down for bench. Which means say eventually when he leave Cameroon, enough really take like say he coach Cameroon. Enough he use them. So now for them now, this man in solidarity with Mununga, now why that they go do it for Morocco, where he decide for miss practice session. And that way miss practice session start cause disorder. This guy then for Ministry of Sports will they be accompany the team. They can't call it to order. So you get for respect federation. So now for them they realize like see they like see this guy they done the withdraw their support from me. This one where they done the term is I get for go work with federation. So with all that in mind now for them we finally decide to eat the GOI, and if he the GOI, then Sagat. So he decided now say, okay, and I resign this contract we on not even actually contract, so a letter of engagement where we sign them with minister without Fecafoot approval. He sent a copy to Fecafoot and all the funny deal the way they get inside that contract and so on. And from my own understanding, the reason why we do this thing is because eventually he will maybe want to take Fecafoot to
court.
The Court of Arbitration for Sports, where they call them commonly for Cameroon status.
So may they pay money.
And so for take it go for yes, may they pay money, and for take it go for he get forget the contract will be recognized by Fecafoot.
Yeah.
And since Fecafoot not be there for them not get any contract with Fecafoot, so if he send the contract now for find a way for maneuver himself into Fecafoot the good books them, so that if he eventually just say Fecafoot be aware and we send them contract, that way he take them go for update. Now why they send that contract now for them? So we are talking like teaching more and more just learn say if we as a people, a community, will not decide to protect, we are own them, we are legends them and so on. We allow some no-name person for come in, can disrespect him, insult him. Now it is not really disrespect minister. Yeah. He tell make we have a whole ministry for country, they look stupid, like say they don't know anything about administration.
Yeah.
Ministry go cook up fake mail, they don't say they hack person in mail where they send a registered mail and so on. They make a really look ridiculous because now me and you now would look ridiculous in the eyes of other countries around the world. So we did go on for our country. But when that way the start people they will look at like saying that it's a personal thing. So now I say now a teaching moment for we for no say things and they will get for take them serious. And also I don't go on for long, but I want to just make some one point about this idea, say minister and Fecafoot, they must look in the same direction for football for Waka. If they fit look in the same direction,
now fighting,
it will be a good thing. Now fighting, now a necessary condition, but not a sufficient condition. What it means, say, even if they look in the same direction, if it happens to still say the football no Waka. Before, we don't get other Fecafoot president the way they don't collaborate with minister them and the football no be Waka.
It was worse.
The man way it don't take over from you. It don't take over from you, but they collaborate with minister. Thing they not be the still Waka.
Yeah.
So not be guarantee. Say if ministry and Fecafoot the look in the same direction, they go Waka. And finally, people they get for learn for take individual responsibility. Minister get a responsibility and Fecafoot get a responsibility. If minister they do something will be wrong, maybe we'll call it out so that if he do better, if Fecafoot they do something will be wrong, we'll call Fecafoot out so that if he do better. More not the talk say no, may they look in the same direction. Then at the end of the day, they like say, we'll not blame any person for something where they don't go wrong because no man not the league. So now Fecafoot be in charge of football. And if there is any issue when it comes to football, now Fecafoot be responsible. Government of Cameroon that outsourced the organization and management of football for Cameroon to Fecafoot. And now a precondition that for be a member of FIFA. Government not get anything for can talk inside Fecafoot. Government the only talk that when it comes to national team because national team are a property of the Cameroon government. Now why that they put money for national team, they know they put money for take and say when I take and run Fecafoot. The Fecafoot is a private association. So it be important so people to understand this distinction. And just one last example for make them really clear and drive home my point. You don't they like most people here, they don't do at least higher level education where they don't there for class where they get for do group projects. And when you get inside group projects, you sometimes they put up for group, you get a student them, and at times you get that lazy student them. So I look this Fecafoot ministry situation like from group project where you get a student when Fecafoot, he want push things, he want make things that make they work, he want do well. Then you get people then for ministry the way the lazy student the way they not care, they just struggle for doing their own thing, get fun. Then at the end they want to take credit for things that a student don't do. But we now supposed to be able for their ministry say you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do this, or you get for do better for you, or make sure say federation get what we need for be able for excel in the organization of football. Now all that way they get for do. So to me, I just regret say we find ourselves for this kind of situation because it make we will be laughing stock around the world. People that feel the things say that minister it go hurt and so on, but for me it just make them that the whole country they look like say will not get any serious person for run the show. But sir, thank you plenty.
Baba, thank you very much. And I like the way you articulate them. Now the same two way would you ever try to tell people whether I like it or not, no company ever can tell me about the rules and if I know the rules and no, we already know the rules and responsibilities of every person. And because you know the rules and the responsibility, you get to be able to talk say now Fecafoot the manage football for every country. My brother just come over talk and have here say the national team are property of the nation. But guess what? Even at that level for national team, now Fecafoot the still manage everything for day. The country they just finance them. The country they just finance and I still Fecafoot they manage everything. Whether not for call players, whether not for hire coach, whether not for carry the team go for tournament, whether now still Fecafoot they do all the thing. Especially if you want to take part for CAF competition or FIFA competition. Now, if you want to get a team, you want to work a play na Kimpo or na Interquarter, whatever, guess what? You, the country, you can get your team and do whatever you want to do with it. You ask person simple question. Simple question. Now, who be the boss? Now, minister or na Fecafoot? Just tell me, say na minister. If you feel say na minister, may all we know say according to you, you know say na minister be boss. Just tell me say na Fecafoot. If you feel say na Fecafoot, Now, if you answer that way, and then you say, okay, my explanation say, in as much as now the person be this, but because the person they do this and this, will feel say, and now for the way the problem the problem we are having with our football right now is because people who know their roles and responsibilities are wanting to step above. Simple list, they don't care, they don't send them. Because say we are list for players we want to use them for September. Some must have verify them. Most have make sure say do want not get injury, do want not get suspension, do want not get red card, do want to come on. No, the guy go wait to say the if for game. Now that time sometimes they even send up for fake food. Now they proceed to that. If they even send up for fake food, if they go post it on social media, and then after they fake food will go take them now. Say okay, the man don't want corner, they play and they play them. That is so wrong. That is so disrespectful. We cannot continue as a country, as a nation, as a community for the tolerate things like that one. More talk say all this whole thing happened. So Fecafoot was wrong with their approach. You understand? For take that letter, someone is calling. Boss.
Hey.
Yeah, he did
me again.
He did the drive, but we hear you very well.
You hear me now, so?
No, we get you very well, boss.
Okay. I want to add something that just to add weight to the talking. When already a coach, no one do your work. Now already grounds down for first dismissal. A lot of us cannot be Fecafoot hire the coach, fine and good. But it is shocked me. People don't think I get us in a Fecafoot no want to make the man work. I don't know what they want to Fecafoot. Now she don't inquire. They leave and make the person coach. Say we list no, I no go do am. Go train people that know, I know go like all this thing. No man we talk about the bad attitude for the coaching people. They decline on topic of we head. Now coach now woke up. This is now take it 2 hands. Send contract. Where they can follow the get that they can push it down for your hand. When I send me contract, say I recommend me, I'm done. Send me all proof set for contract information. They can push it down. They not go ask the coach no nothing. Now see they can put they want go climb for their head. Now I need to understand this. I need to understand this one. Sometimes I just see something you worry with for head.
Yeah.
Something you really worry for head. Now other one, the other.
No, boss, you correct. Drive safe. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Sometimes it seems like something is actually wrong with us. Like he talk, Fecafoot should be quiet. They don't actually list for September. The man never send and no nothing. He need ever respond to anything. Now he want take his hand as we talk. Go send wait. Now, more assume say no na he send as he talk. The preferable thing or a responsible way for address the situation. Now for reach out to minister, 10 minutes and say, hey, I don't hear what it happen. I feel like it's wrong. Like no so for happen. At the enter the next slide, at the can come almost sort this thing out. You come with federation. She don't with the president say, hey, no, I feel like this thing I do them. But no, you still stay you for your vacation. You're gonna on live, you're gonna on CRT before go talk today, so you never resign. For proof point. For really prove some points, you need to really work for Fecafoot or what? And then Cameroon as they feel like it's okay. Maybe the wrong mob said they will put that other man for bench. Fecafoot say we no put that man for bench. Shoot it today. Even the other one, the Oman Big Day and the rest of them, when they say they must shoot for bench, shoot it today. They never shoot for bench. Now for sure, I say now Fecafoot to get autonomous authority over footballing activities when it relate to CAF and FIFA inside Cameroon. Whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not. No man, Fecafoot don't say I don't get me problem with the coach. Make the coach work. I will give people to assist you. Now still the role and responsibility of Fecafoot. Now still the role and responsibility for Fecafoot for decide coach, for decide his assistant and decide everything. What are we talking about? Now the reason way presidential decree be say once you want to do the kind of thing, call Fecafoot. Una she don't talk am because na Fecafoot know how football work. Fecafoot go say, okay, Mr. Coach, wait till you want them for make sure say you give me the kind of result. Una they go hire coach. The coach know the program for Fecafoot for football for Cameroon. Una just go pick any kind of man for Gota. Una don't know Fecafoot a 20-year plan for football for Cameroon. When I just go pick any kind of man for gutter, when he go now, go pick another man again for gutter. That is how our football will continue to be in chaos for the next how many years. That is why I said it earlier. We need a system. We need to put in place a system, and that is what, for me, if you ask my opinion, now the thing that we the current food body they try to do, for put in place a system where if it establish until it go run for long, it could be sustainable. Yeah, those correct. To me, just reading those comment. I know really. To me, just the fact saying that it will be president of Fecafoot, some people where haters will always find something to say against. Because if a different person be there, that position, them no go be this blind for see the crazy way that coach and me said because I'm no, they know. Trust me, they know very well. I don't for years since 2 hours. I don't talk for years. Any man will not say Fecafoot never someone it never do good things to Fecafoot. May they write 3 for comment section. 3 things the way don't do and when a bad thing for Fecafoot. May they write have a comment section. Or you call my phone number. Now the phone number that for the 214-779-1606. Add that for WhatsApp if you know the America. Call them. Tell we 3 things them. Where someone it don't do them. Since we join Fecafoot when a bad thing. 3, tell me 3. They all they don't run. I yoke them. I yoke flourishing. I need to talk about the other yoke. They don't run because they need to talk. Now that group of people they only talk say, oh, he don't do bad. Oh, he need manage well. Oh, he need do this. Tell me to never manage and find. They don't ever tell you. They don't ever tell you. Now football that for Cameroon first division football, elite club they prosper. Now Colombia don't come. Cotton Day, now Canon that don't start structure itself professionally. Now Victoria United, and now PW Kuma. Now Kumba City that they want beefy, they don't start structure for way. Then too they want to get a professional team. So many people in a matter of time. No matter of time, things will be the whole one time. No matter of time, things will be the world. If you feel say a Tony they do fine, when I talk about the talk saying they do fine. When I talk about so you talk he say don't thief money. Or okay, the money there for account. I mean, if you say the money there for your account, guess what? Show you proof. We show you the money there for your account. When I leave you all on a yes, we don't on a fake media personality, they don't on a fake journalism. Say Etono give training materials for a national team. Now one bad thing that Etono do when I really hear something way, so person we the talk say understand how football work for country, the talk. First of all, when it comes to football for country, now Fecafoot get for manage everything. Now Fecafoot get for manage everything. So even at this point in time, if they even give them materials, they say, may they go do it till they do them. Now out of, you know what, I don't want me that kind of small picky argument. When I take and do whatever, when I want to do them. And since it's a manager, nobody will decide they do them. We don't see how player they go sleep for airport. We don't see how team if make travel. We don't see the chaos we did. We don't see the chaos we did. They wake up for here, they say, oh, they want me. Yeah, my brother, na reality for us, I say really. Na reality for us, I say really. Yeah. Say Etono give training material. Vigil Van D. I don't know who you talk about. If you put the name for the person you talk saying it think with the Enos, I think the person will address you. So until then, make your point straight. Make your point. She say, put the name, say so person you think. As you comment, some people they comment, they respond for people that comment them, and then someone they respond to me. So and if you address all things for comment, they say now for me they talk. If you talk for me, talk say you to read day, you will this and that, and then I will address you. Idiot. This mark a thing the pain. No, normally now until it frustrate all we, and it even frustrate we now because we hate him. No, just like Fecafoot. We all be already accept say the man fit coach national team. If na go bring result, problem no dey. But now realize say every now and then it push am. Every now and then it push am. And I feel bet when I say that because of that money where they no give that 2 months. Now why that way the thing will happen, so happen. And like the other caller talk, it shows say they don't call give the money, and they not only give the money, they even TP. They even TP because they know how chaotic it go get when the man will start talk. I wanna guess what? Whether we like it or not, Time go be where he go talk. He contract with Cameroon go end no. Eske na Cameroonian. Eske go work with Cameroon forever. He no go work with Cameroon forever. He no go work with Cameroon forever. Time go be where the contract go end. He no go be under contract again. He go for that channel they for France. Una don't notice he never go do interview for France, right? Una visit they never call him. He never go do interview for France. Other channel they for other station, the Canal Plus, other BBC station. He never ever go do interview there. Una visit they never call him. I should say they for that contract. If you do no interview until you tell me. For ministry for come out can't say, oh, they hack the email and blah blah blah. It means that the ministry get access to that email. The email where they claim say email. When I wait, when the contract go end, where all the radio stations they for France and all this, they will call him a talk. Now that time we go hear the truth. We go hear the reality will happen. He go talk. He go talk. He go talk very, very well. And for the information, I be get so many topics that will be things that will address our ministry. Let's see. Okay, one other thing where I'll say I'll address on today. Some group of people in the way, anytime you make a point and if they don't see how they feel contradict you, they can start call you, oh, it too surrogate. It too surrogate, oh, it too don't pay you, oh, it too. It's a pity at the sorry that people then because maybe you can't talk now because someone pay you. And if no man no pay you, but you talk, it means so other man to be talk with other man no pay you. Some of we really care about the country. Some of we really care about our community. Some of we really care about football because that was something we tried to do. That was something we loved. That was something we wish we did professionally, but we not do them. Fortunately for us, God don't give you platform. If He hell we push people where they do for place for position, for do the right thing, and that is all we want to do. So why don't I come when I can't insult? Why don't I come when I can't call people surrogate with they don't pay? When I can't do other whatever, it will never stop. We will continue to do this and we'll continue to be honest. The day way a Togo do to way I don't like him. The day way a Togo do to I feel like it's contrary to what he's supposed to do. I will call it out. Even the money palaver, the Russian money palaver. We'll do a proper analysis where we'll talk about it too. We'll say, hey, it was still wrong for him to allow the money go through his account. But if he get letter, if he get proof, say that executive give your account, say, okay, since now you get the account, blah, 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 make the money go through, we'll not get any problem with that. The problem is now whether when the money went through, did they actually give the money to Fake Food? Did they actually go to Fake Food account or whatever? If that's the case, fine. I don't get me no problem with. All of a sudden, with the year, whatever, with the year, we'll see some case, we'll discuss that one. No chaos, no day for Fake Food. And the answer that you alone. No chaos, no day for Fake Food. The only thing you need to do now is be honest with yourself. And for everybody who is watching, let me tell you how this whole thing started. Eto'o, first of all, when he decided to become the president of Fake Food, these people did not want him to become president of Fake Food. They started fighting from day one. Even before he won. When I go look at the election, it was crazy. It was crazy. The boy Mushe said go fight. He finally won the election. Once he became president, what was the first thing that was done? Once he became president, he notified ministry, say, hey, that will be the run for be president for Fake Food. One of the things they will be promised my people, so we'll do. Now for redonner au football Cameroonais, sorry, I want to talk about French, but I don't know how they talk them. So the one give back to Cameroonian football, one give Cameroonian football back to footballers. What it means for the past how many years the people that don't manage football for Cameroon were just administrators. Most of them were people where they don't play football. So Eto'o, one of the policies they begin and say, I will give the football back. Make football and make people that don't play football and they go school, make them manage them. When I know Bernard Angua, right? The one way just come over resign. He work with Lyon. That's a good administrator. We get so many of the way they play football and they go school where they feel manage football. But guess what? They never even work because of the chaos where it happen. They never even work because of the pressure where they come up for ministry, they come up for year, they threaten people, their family, and all of that. One of the things we say that French not die. One of the things it will be promised and say he want give football management for footballers a way they feel manage them. So when he come, he tell me she say not renew Conceição a contract where we remain 3 months for expire. Not renew a contract because we get a different vision for Cameroonian football. One bring in a national coach. Guess what the minister they do? They go sign that my contract now for hotel room, pictures and every other thing they online. The wrong go renew the man a contract just because they want to go against the president for Fecafoot. My brother Alain, they asked me, say, na 3 years, I don't do it, no man, no disturb it. From the time where he talks to no one, Conceição, they start fight that guy. The fighting for Conceição, so the government will intervene, president will intervene, say, Conceição will go, na song will coach. That one pass. From that time, when I know how part of Cameroon they behave, once you win them, they need to forget to, they remain, they say they laugh for you. Now, so they start the fight. Pum, pum, pum. They chuka. Now, the reason that way, even for the one way they go bring her now, they not consult you. Whereas, 2014-2015 article, presidential decree stipulates, say, if the one, now so again for work, now Fecafoot the responsibility this, now ministry responsibility this. So for you, for Shiro, we talk say they never ever disturb it, they don't disturb it from day one and suit it today. On the contrary, it don't always win. I don't talk about, I will talk about again. When I tell you 3 things where a total do for Fecafoot, when a bad thing. So man, they can't should don't say it's enough for give equipment. It's enough for give which equipment. Which time? And what was the reason? Now one that una name with other one them. Who consider say yeah na bad thing we do am. Una name with other one them. It's a shame. It's a very big shame. Una almost name the one the way minister don't do am. Una almost name the one the way even the coach don't do am. When are wrong, it's a shame. It's disgraceful for say this generation of young people go see so as that other caller talk. We don't just be used to mediocrity. We don't just be used to chaos. We don't just be used to rubbish. So now we don't see leadership. We don't see governance. We don't see two way the work can find. Mark Dexter. Now my phone number that for day. You say a tone be sent. Call we tell we the thing the way a tone over do and find. Now my phone number that for day. If you know if you call, write up a comment section as you write no, write so. Write up a comment section, write all the things the way you know. We not even one plane to 1 and 3. Your brother don't give 1, give your own 3. 3 things the way a total do am when a bat for Cameroon football. Give we. I don't know for run mob. They say come to people say. By the way, on Saturday we'll get some person who will talk politics with you for Tori Day. We'll get some person who will talk politics with you for Tori Day. So many people that want more talk politics. I don't really be versed with politics. I don't really know how that milieu work. But if I get some person who say one come, you want talk, you want answer questions and stuff like that, we always invite them. So on Saturday, I think one morning we'll invite you for here. We'll do some small back and forth, talk about candidates, talk about election. Talk about things that happen. If possible, I will try to contact some people they feel join for phone and make me happen. How do you want someone to work well when you pass your time to fight him? Dumbe frankly, ask him. Would he say for that contract where that Mark send him? If they inside say may no green, may a toe enter inside locker room. I don't think if I be a toe no. I will take that contract at Triumph Corner Road, make some Christmas pick and publish them. Me, if I be a two, they say be confidential, no. Yeah, me, I don't keep me confidential, oh, but I'm mistakenly Triumph for some kind of place. Make some Chris blogger pick and publish them. Yep. No, if you want, I think say tomorrow. I don't know how your time day. I talk for Alain. I don't know how your time day tomorrow, but innocent. Not tomorrow. Oh God. By the way, we bring Bob Didi for you on Sunday, 10 a.m. Texas time, 4 p.m. Cameroon time. May can tell we where to be project or Popo. May can tell we football for Cameroon. I think there's one other person that way people get so many questions for he. Either ready for talk, either ready for share with we. It will be another wonderful segment. Now, one of the person that it don't always be controversial. People don't always, oh yeah, you don't do this, oh you don't do that, so good opportunity for now for come more talk. When time we should open phone line, people if you ask you questions, respectful questions. Respectful question. When I remember I said I will bring a man for you. How they call it? Ndaze, President Ndaze. One of the rules they will put on and say, ask you a question, make you answer. You understand? And that is the simple thing. Sometimes some question in the way na yes or no. Some question in the way na A or B. Some question in the way na okay. Now, as a mature person, if you answer your yes or no question, and then you say, hey, but I want to explain. I know it'll be stupid for telling you no, you don't must explain. But if you know why even answer the yes or no question, you feel like you must explain, there's something to do with you. Bro, I do law. I know how manipulation they work. I know how it work. I know why people will always want to explain. Anytime someone want to explain, problem there. Anytime if you just say yes or you say no, the best way for your phone no go fit understand, it means a problem there. And during that explanation, where they'll manipulate, turn something when they lie for the something when I lie for be true. Yeah, Bob not the American now, and I know they Cameroon, so you'll join you from Cameroon. It will be remotely, but I think they get good network. Just like that's the way the thing will flow. Like I said, it's going to be a good session. So I learn. If you want big guest on a specific to read this segment, are they very open to? If you want big guests, if you want me and you one-on-one, and I ever tell people the way they say a told this, a told that, I ever tell them say, are they ready to take any person a question about someone a told and fake a foot and football for Cameroon? One-on-one, 1 hour, you ask me all your questions, I answer you one after the other. Football is business, and business is all about profits. In the years of Feka food management by non-footballers, administrators, the Indomitable Lions were truly feared because winning trophies was their goal. When last did the Indomitable Lions win a trophy? Oh, very fine. I'm a question. By the way, people that get question more round of the day. When I get question, I put our answer. Very fine. And that is what actually blinded us. That trophy is the way they be the winner. That trophy is the way they be winner. But guess what? Anything where it did that way, it not be sustainable. Now destruction will come with time. And now the team will see now. They don't win trophies, right? They win for 2000. They win for 2002. They win for 2017. 2017, we all know say they didn't unlucky. Even the player they say they talk to they be good, they be tell them so I just go try on our best. The real trophies they don't win them now 2002 and 2002. That was when we actually won trophies that we played as a group, we played so well, and then we win. Right after that time, we never win anything we will really be proud so we don't win. In as much as for 2008, we play final for Nation Cup, but we never really win. I think which time again we don't play. Yeah, but we win for 2017 or 2018. See, the destruction way, the part they don't cause for Feka foot. If we only continue for looking and say we win Nations Cup, we win this, that destruction, it will run with for the next 200 years. The disorder way the part don't create inside Feka foot. The mafia, the rubbish, the mess with the creator inside there. And guess what? That is what this current administration is trying to fix. If we forget a system where it produce players from every category, every 2 or 3 years, if we win some trophy, if we win something, we get for script certain things. Ministry get for know a rule. You talk about the win trophies. That is the political mindset of the football for Cameroon. Oh no, more take Abubakar them. Oh no, more take any kind of man. More just go struggle, go win Nations Cup. Because we'll struggle, go win Nations Cup. It go for credit, so win Nations Cup. Paul Biya go win election again today, and then continue to be for them for 40 years. Why the current administration they say nope, maybe second for B. Country they never win trophies for football. But football-wise, their country don't help in their development far more better than football don't help Cameroon. I repeat them. Countries in the way they never win trophies, major trophies internationally for football. They never ever do half of what Cameroon don't do them. But football-wise, the development where football don't bring of their country, it is far more better than what we as Cameroonians we don't get them. Why? Because they get a structure in place, they get a system in place. on how football they help the country grow. Maybe how football they help certain people that will continue for power for 20, 40 years. Get them into your head. The football system will get them in place, or will get them before Samuel Eto'o. Now for help politician them get post for Senate, help politician them become mayor, help politician them for go marry number 2 woman, help politician them for do this, now for help for certain people that achieve some their certain goals. Eto'o came and he said, this thing is supposed to be a business. As far as you planners, you even write about they say football game for being a business. As far as you write about they, you write about they say football is business. As far as you write about they say football is business. When you talk say football is business, ask about how much money football don't bring of our coffers, and then ask about how much money Samuel Eto'o if you can meet up and Tawe become for day. 0 francs. When you talk to football na business. Guess what? If you talk 0 francs, Bernard Samuel Eto'o if you can foot, now they complete the secretariat. We be there for the past 20 years. They no be even lift foundation for up. Think about them. Think about them. Think about them. Now Samuel Eto'o if you can foot, the finished secretariat. Where all the other figure food they will talk say they be successful for more than how many years? They know if you finish them. But you run your mouth, yes, football is business. Bro, I did talk say most of you start listen or follow or watch football now when Feka Food hire Samuel Eto'o as president. That is when most of you guys started following football. Now the reason that way sometimes it don't even make sense for you to argue to now. It don't even make any sense for one to go back and forth to now about Feka Food, and because you guys don't know anything. Yet when person where it knows small, person we don't even experience some. One talk, when I can't call it Eto'o surrogate, Eto'o this, they don't pay you, they don't do this, they don't do that. When I can continue. When I run with them from here to Wusa now. When I run with them from here to Wusa on one time. We know how we stand, we know what we will achieve them, we know what we want to push out there, and that is what we'll continue to push. It will change. It will change. Especially now when I don't teach, we say, we will bring all on a rubbish for social media. I don't say about Samuel Eto'o. As I get a contract, after running, I want to get that. If Magbis send for me, or whoever send for you, send for if he send for you, it means say they don't send. By the way, you guys are actually saying that thing is not authentic. That thing is not the right thing. That thing is not the truth. If na me if you can put this one and say no be authentic, I will put that out there. I think that's the next post I'll make. Samuel Eto'o, they talk say other contract and not be authentic. They say them the real thing, them the real deal. So post them out them on Siam since they say them the real thing. Yeah. When I telling me post them since them the real thing. More see all the names, all the people them, where they all them. There is a planners move. 2014 no be administration be run away. We get our worst World Cup experience. 2017, if no be say when God don't say it will be, then it will be. Now Gabon for kick we for round of 16 true. Yeah. Do men are the same to the talk. It don't be saints, but they even beg them. May them tell which way don't do wrong. May them tell which way don't do wrong. So now, no man never talk. Yeah, Sako some year past Subway league no play. Some people don't even surely forget. No, they know. Trust me, they know all of these things. They know very well what is happening. They know very well we are in a far more better place today. But they are just frustrated. They are not part of the change. They not be part of the people that will take credit. They not be part of people the way they'll thief money. Or if they be even there, they will not even there for thief money. Now whether you see all then they escape, or then they run to go. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, I think say for 11 a.m. Texas time or 10 a.m. Texas time, 4 p.m. Cameroon time, we'll do another live. I'll try to bring in some other people then, and we'll get these conversations. This was fun. I want to really get people their perspective on the world. Tomorrow, I'll really take time or download other document, the letter way, the communique way, Fecafoot put her out, the ministry own way can put her out, and then the Mark video. I never even watched the video. For me, it's ridiculous. I never even watched the video. Take the video, play them. The other communique way Fecafoot don't can put her out. The other way, ministry put her out. Say, oh, Fecafoot, the act on bad faith. Oh, they do this, that. We'll put other things out and then we'll get people to analyze them. We'll show now and then get people to analyze them. Even that package, we'll try to analyze them. Some guy try to tell me today, say, oh, this thing, no, they did that, but I see the package. And like Samuel Etofi's talk, it's coming from a reputable courier, they call them, a reputable service provider. So, what did they do me? Thank you very much for this conversation. I think it was fun. When I talk about football, when I talk about these things, bro, it's so stressful because any man who know me know how much I like football. Any man who know me know how much I'm passionate about football. Any man who know me know how much I really wanted to play. However, I don't grow. I don't even learn more, especially me now outside Cameroon. I don't come from one man country. I see how for someone to actually succeed in football, it's just basic things they are supposed to be doing. However, while they do these basic things, there's supposed to be a system in place to accompany them. That is what countries like Brazil has done. America, all these countries, they're for Europe. You understand? All the countries, they're for Europe. And guess what? Like some person talk for here, winning for football, not only trophies. Not only trophies. Remember, we'll do the maths. If every team for Cameroon, it gets, what's my calculator? If every team for Cameroon gets a staff of 40 persons, if every team for Cameroon for first division get a staff of 40 persons, and then we get 16 clubs who multiply that by 16, now 640 people be involved for football for Cameroon. It means that if we organize this thing very well, 640 people can get a career from football, and then they can make a living from, and they can live their life happily after. Even if they need to win no competition, they need to win no nothing. You see how we look at them. Now, I talked that one so now just for first division. What about Elite 2, 16 clubs? Now another 640 people. What about if we get an Elite 3 also will be organized? Now another 640 people. It means that there's a possibility for football to employ at least 1,000 people for Cameroon every year. And they can be on a good salary. If we organize ourselves very well, they can be on a good salary and they can actually live their life and benefit from. And that is actually what this current Fecafoot regime is trying to do. Football is not just about us going to the World Cup and winning, going to the Nation Cup and winning. No, we have to organize ourselves in a very structured way where if a footballer plays and they get to retirement, they can go back to CNPS and they start to touch some small money every now and then. They touch some small money because of their retirement. They touch even as some 30,000 or some 40,000 every month. That is all we are trying to do. That's what they are trying to. That's all they are trying to do. But some people in the way they are working now for thief the money for now. All of a sudden, they don't move financial responsibility for Fecafoot. They get for ministry. But it not be enough for them. But we already hear the scandals already go on. We already hear how they can't pay people with cash. Why are they paying players cash? When these players have bank accounts and this and that, and all of those things. One of these days, I'll try to reach out for Fecafoot. May they send me a representative. May they send me a high-level representative. Make her answer questions we hear about things the way they go on for Fecafoot and about concerns people they get them. But before that, on Sunday, we'll get Bob Didi for President Bob Didi for President Quen Valentine of Victoria United. Arguably, he's actually one of the best football presidents in the way Southwest always get them. One of the best. Financially, he's there. Trying to set up a professional structure, he's doing just that. Qualified team for first division, he don't do them. Every other president was good, every other president was valuable, but the one stands out completely. For me, he's probably among the first three best would ever get with Southwest. So try to be part of that conversation. Yeah, Benja Clovet. Ndumbe, thank you. Collins, thank you very much. Collins say Eto'o never do. I say make Collins give it 3 bad things Eto'o don't do am. You will go for corner, go talk say Eto'o don't take my woman. Eto'o go talk any other kind of thing for corner. That one no concern we. When it comes to football and Fecafoot, as Fecafoot president, when I tell we the 3 things where you think say Eto'o don't do am, a very bad thing. We run up for 3 hours, so we'll get 20 minutes. I begin something I write about because I address on today. I don't talk about the paid surrogate part where people can accuse me or accuse other people the way would just speak facts or they just talk the truth about football for Cameroon or Fecafoot and Eto'o. They say will be surrogates, they don't pay with this, that. I'd even wish I said Tofi comes and they give me check or Fecafoot come and give me check. I'll take my tea, enjoy them. Okay, there's this other group of persons who feel like now it be time for we for talk football. We get for talking about politics, election, the come, this, that. Bro, we get so many persons out there who are actually discussing politics, who are discussing elections. By the way, President Agbobala, every day he make a post, he make a video, he talk about elections, he give people insights on what they happen, who stage today, who saw day. Bro, if politics interests you, forget about Tori Day. Go follow President Agbobala. He's putting out very good content, educating our people on how elections work, what they are supposed to be doing, when they are supposed to be doing, how to scrutinize this candidate, how to even know which candidate be a good candidate, how to know which candidate go even favor. Because at the end of the day, it's a transactional war. You understand? No go vote for person because he fine, because he do this. I see some people they post candidate their picture, say, the one they le beggar, even they le beggar and they go help country with a bad day. It's ridiculous the way people Cameroonians look at certain things. It funny me because every people they go school they do them. If candidate look homeless, he look reckless, he look all kind of careless, he look all kind of thing. But if he help our country, if he do the right thing, he no go thief our money, he go provide jobs, he go provide security, he go provide some kind of thing. What's my concern for day? At the year Cameroonian go really can't make a post. The laughs of my papa. We don't decide say one be president because he hope say if he actually change the dynamics for country, if he fix the country. So man can actually post the picture to say, hey, Cameroon a joke. See my one really be president. You will know so you be capable, you will know so you be competent, you will know so you fit the criteria. Why don't you go and run? Why don't you encourage your papa where you know say he look clean, he look handsome and everything? Well, now guess what? The people that rule that country were very handsome. Probably one of the most handsome leaders who don't ever get around the world. You will know probably at time with wear eyeglass, that will be young, maybe will come here. Move me there. Very handsome young man, and I think that will fall for. Look at our country there. All of a sudden, the looks now don't matter. When that same looks now before for, you don't drag me for more than 40 years. So my answer to the people there, they say, oh, no talk ball, no talk politics. Sorry. Even during election time, politics be important. Election, football to be more important. We all know for talking more of football. If we get my go can't talk politics, we will bring them. If we get invite Agbobala or Akere Muna or all of these people, we will invite them. But for now, we'll focus more on football. And if you don't know, football is a political arm for the government. Football is a political arm for most of these miscreants, these people that you see that they work around here. And why they even fight Eto'o? Why they fight Fecafoot? Because it don't can move to where they use and manipulate people. It don't can seize them to where they use and manipulate. It don't can seize them for their hand. Now why that way they fight all way for crucify you? What in Gongo they do every day for football? If football not be important, if football not be politics, what in Gongo they do every day? One way to happen for football. Another two will do an investigation and we'll discuss, and we hear say some certain court for America don't sue Eto'o or you don't sue Eto'o. I don't know how many court for America they will call sue Eto'o. I don't know if that's an individual or as an association or who we don't know. But we'll try to do our research on and then we'll report the thing. If a person way, as a person mentions your name today, I'll try to verify if the person, if he did America, if he did Texas, we'll invite him to read it. If not, if he invite him remotely, may explain for we wait till it happen. We need to know about these things. We need to know the consequences because it's not just about Eto'o. It's about us, like one of that callers a talk. It's about us educating ourselves. This is an opportunity for you to learn about things the way you don't know them, for learn about football. we're supposed to learn. We're supposed to learn and learn. An opportunity for you and me, so we can go ahead and do just that. My address, visual Van D or whatever. So notice people like this, they only resort to course, right? When they don't get facts, they don't know where to talk. They'll go create fake accounts like this one. At the talk fake account, we can know what they talk. If we want to look at, ma show na the account. Ma just prove na something. So ma show na the account. First of all, the account it shows say he studied for Leicester. It shows that he live for Hong Kong, but he's from Istanbul, Turkey. That is supposed to be a Cameroonian, right? That is supposed to be somebody who has an opinion in what we're actually discussing right now. So he studied for Leicester. He worked for Silverline Entertainment. He studied for Leicester. He live for Hong Kong, but he's from Istanbul, Turkey. But he want to talk about things that will concern Cameroon. So we'll scroll down for the profile. We'll see where to official. When I see no post available. So one of those fake accounts where they create them, when I go for a picture, no dede. You understand? If you look for only his friends can see what, so he don't lock your account and everything. So now for just tell us everything. We know that kind of account them, that kind of fake account them. They can only hide behind fake account and then they talk. Because if you open your mop with your real account, you talk for me and you talk to you cross line, and no sign for catch you. It's as simple as that. I be Kumba Pikin. And know who side for hold you. Use your real account, your real face and everything, and then talk until it cross line. Even in the caution with the caution so use your real account and everything, and they caution me. Most is how we go in. So I don't bother about people like this. I'll never bother. If you be Cameroonian, if you're really proud of Cameroon, you go put for day. You go put for. But by the way, my show na something. Now give me 1 second. My show na something. When I see my Facebook, major consultant at Toride, checked, works at the Pathfinders and Founders, correct. Lives in Arlington, that is where I live in Arlington. I went to school in Sangmelima, correct. From Dikomebalue, Southwest Cameroon. Una here? From Dikomebalue, Southwest Cameroon. So we don't go around doing things because no, we use our face, our names, everything. That is why we are bound to be authentic. That's why we are bound to be honest. That's why we are bound to say the right things. That's why. Okay, Visual, sorry. Oh, sorry, I mistake that Mark Bester. Yeah, I mistake that Mark Bester. So that's why we are bound to say the right things. And by the way, I might use the opportunity. I encourage any person for Tryway, use your real account on Facebook. That's the reason why it's called Facebook. Put your face and put everything. It will even help you for be honest sometimes, for always do the right things. I might end this team as a hungry, don't do me. And then I go for go. Madam, when I see my DC, they say married, right? I don't know what to mean. I go show on our DC. The show say married, right? My Facebook. Yeah, by the way, shout out to every person who called. You make this program interesting. You made this particular segment really interesting. Like I said, tomorrow, I think 10 or 11, we'll do another segment. Yeah, like the people that talk, not visual, even visual coach me. Now, so other one say Mark something, I check. Now, give me 1 second. Maybe visual installed me. So other one say Mark something. Sorry, visual, but go change your team name, and then might send you friend request visual. And if you see your stuff then. Abeko, any man we know the thing the way to don't do for fika food. Okay. Mark Dexter Kings. Yeah, I think they the one issue in face and everything. At the end of the day, bro, we really don't have to be doing this. We really don't have to be doing this. We created this platform because we just want our people to have a place where we can come and have reasonable conversations. It is okay for you to disagree with someone. It's okay for you to have a different opinion with someone. But when we start cross that line for small cause, small this, it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. I don't do this because I have too much time in my hand. I don't do this because I just want to come and sit here and I'm making some money from this whole thing. No, I just feel like we can always have a place where everyone can come and we can have reasonable and respectful conversations. I don't think you even need for insult. I don't see any reason why we should come here and we start insulting one another. It don't make any sense. It don't really make any sense. It don't make any sense. We can do far more better. Let's see if I don't address other. So yeah, like I talk, we'll travel, we'll see into that palaver, that case for America here, and then yeah, one other thing I really wanted to address was this whole people coming online and saying Eto'o failed. Eto'o don't fail, or Eto'o na loser, Eto'o don't spoil football for Cameroon, Eto'o. You guys will notice that is what they always say. They only say he has failed. They say he's destroying, but they'll never tell you the things he has done that makes them feel like they failed. He failed. They'll never point out the things he did, that will make you feel like, oh, this guy is really destructive. It is any kind of video can't say, oh, Sakuna liar. No, not talk to Sakuna liar. Tell me the lies the way Sakuna don't talk him. You understand? Not only can't say, oh, Sakuna badman. No. Tell me the bad things the way Sakuna don't do. So from today, when you go out there and you meet somebody who says Eto'o has failed, who says Eto'o has destroyed Cameroonian football, let them tell you how he destroyed it. Let them tell you how he failed. Let them tell you, they'll tell you, oh, before now, Africa will be better, now he don't destroy him. Let them actually point out what he did that proves that he has destroyed football in Cameroon. You will hardly hear them. The most fervent ministry supporters now Allen. But anyway, if you open him up, give it 3 things the way he told them. Yeah, man, mature man really to say it's enough for give equipment. That was when. Since that time when they talk say it did not give equipment, they don't play at least 5 games. At least 5 games. And even that same day, where they did not give that equipment, maybe Eto'o, the equipment manager be to say, and if you give that equipment, I don't know now, except say they instructs me. And then finally instruct you say, no, give them the equipment. They give the equipment. So for you to bring that up, it's ridiculous. It did never give equipment, but they wear 14 mayo, they wear all the two they wear in Africa, they use Africa for stuff. But you say it never, but you bring it up as bro. It just shows you that you only just find an excuse. But would they Dima, not the only thought say as a green yellow, you get issues. Tell me the issues them. Now, because they support Paul Biya, if that's the case, he has the right to support whatever candidate he wants to support. That's another thing. Cameroonians are doing that. I look at them and I just laugh. When I know one other thing I don't know about, come on, talk politics more. One other thing I don't know about Cameroonians, right? They'll tell you how, oh, now I write this as a citizen. Oh, my right as a citizen, I get right for talk. Oh, my right as a citizen by constitution, I get right for criticize president. Oh, I get right for do anything as now I write this as a citizen. And then when another person one practice a constitutional right, where it means if he qualify for go in as president, may he go register, put in the paper, and go in as president. This same Cameroonian will come, they'll post a picture online, and then they start making fun of him. Oh, see man to want to be president. Oh, whoa, this is someone exercising their constitutional right. And according to you, because you feel so you over know, because you feel so you over go school, because you feel so you over handsome, you feel like you can humiliate them because they have decided to say, no, I want to be president, or I want tribal to be president. You think you have a constitutional right, and you can actually go out there and do whatever you want to do because you are backed by the constitution, backed by the law. But you don't think saying as other person the right. Now the same thing that happened with Samuel Eto'o. You feel so you get to choose Kamto as your candidate. You feel so you get to choose Osei Joseph as your candidate. You think you have the right, and it is your privilege to go out there and decide that, oh, this is the person I want to become the next president of Cameroon. But according to you, people like Samuel Eto'o and others don't have a right to say, no, I feel like Paul Biya is a good president. He should continue be president. Think and find it correct. It rings something inside your head. It not sound stupid inside your head. Your only responsibility now for no vote Paul Biya. Your only responsibility now for decide I no vote the war power, the ugly power, this power where it look wretched, this power where it look broke. Decide so you don't want to vote because it look wretched and it be broke. You understand? But that mindset of saying this person don't even get right for going as presidential candidate because according to you, oh, see her president, they don't even know how to dress. Is it about dress? The one way you know for dress, you don't do it for Cameroon. The one way handsome, where they wear eyeglass, where he light skin, don't do it for Cameroon. When I want to turn around, on the one rate, on the one, on a criteria for person will be president for Cameroon, now say will know how to dress. It explains why every other person don't know. Say once I brand myself, I wear coat, I wear this, these stupid people, they will vote me, and then I go in there and thief money that I want and do any crazy I want to do. They are constitutional rights for choose who you want me to be the next president for Cameroon. Now, another person in constitutional right also for choose your own candidate, you get to respect them. Whether you like them or not. There's a criteria for whoever wants to become president of Cameroon. If you look and you fit the criteria and you decide you don't want to become a president, sit back and relax. Let those who have looked at the criteria, they feel like they match the next best person if he be president of Cameroon, and help Cameroon, may they go out and do what it takes to become the president. It is shameful to see somebody like you sit online and you post their picture and you make fun of them, you make joke about them. Because according to you, you look far more better. You look far more better for being a leader, or your uncle look far more better for being a leader than these persons. Like I said, there's a criteria. If they feel like they fit the criteria, they have a right to go ahead and submit their documents. It's as simple as that. If you feel like you're a better person, or if you know say your uncle or say your friend where you feel like you're a better person, go ahead and encourage them to put in there, to submit their documents, and then become the next president of Cameroon. This whole thing of, oh, even the one where they talk, say, oh, the Biaro were old for be president. Oh, that, bro. If you know he's too old to be president, go ahead and put in your candidature and beat him during the elections. It's as simple as that. Like I said, there's a criteria. By the way, I'll do a video, or tomorrow I'll make a post about which Charles Ebune talk. Shout out to you, Charles Ebune. I saw your post. I did not really see the original post, but I just saw people posting screenshots and people commenting and people reacting and calling you all type of names, trying to disrespect you because of an opinion. When I read what we write them, or when I read what they post them out there about you, all you wanted to say was there's a criteria for any person, any Cameroonian, to become president if they fit that criteria. And all you said was, Paul Biya fits the criteria and he has decided to become the president, to continue being the president of Cameroon. He has the right to do it. Nobody, no man, no guy for tell Paul Biya so you don't own for be president. Now, Paul Biya, they decide whether I want to continue to be president. No, now you decide on it. The same way now you don't decide so you don't want to be president for Cameroon. No, be Paul Biya decides so you don't be president for Cameroon. It's as simple as that. All the rubbish now they want to tell people the who for be president and all of that stuff. It's madness. It's disrespectful. Now the same way they talk say, we want our right. Oh, now my right for do this. Now my right as Cameroonian forget this. Now my right as, and then we turn around, one sees another people they are right. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? Now the same to our brother for Northwest and Southwest. Oh, we want our freedom. Oh, they don't over torment we for years. Oh, the people don't overdo this. And then once we turn around, I will say, okay, we'll see what we have to do. Boom. The same people, whether they talk, say, oh, they want freedom of speech. You know, if you talk, once you talk, they call you black leg. Once you talk, they say, oh, they'll do this for your family. They'll go burn on the house, all of that stuff. That's the mentality. That's our mentality. That's the reason why we are where we are. We want certain privileges. We want certain rights. We want certain things. Yet we're not ready for see another person enjoy those rights and those privileges. The same way the BR government function, now the same way we need to go function if we get power. I get a lot to talk about. If I talk about politics, some of you now will pack on things and run. But I really don't want to talk about it because I don't even get that time. The worst now that I come to. If I open a chapter, then I come to you must be president. You must be president. You don't must be president. You can step aside and let another person manage. If you not qualify as candidate, see the guy Ousmane Sonko for Senegal. Ousmane Sonko for Senegal, the system, the fight, they do everything possible for kick it out. He stepped aside and allowed the other man, Faye. Faye became the president, he became the minister. The most important thing is the country. Come to you must be president. If you realize that they overfight you, step aside, put another candidate, endorse the candidate. Oh, I want to put power for behind the man. But no, it must be na you. If it not be na you, it must be na you. You don't come off your party, resign for your party. Go join another party. Funny enough, your party don't even still get another candidate. It's ridiculous. With all the mistakes you have, master, I'm gonna live this life so. Once I talk politics now, they'll say, oh, Sako, oh, that. See you guys tomorrow. See you guys Saturday and see you guys on Sunday. Thank you very much for this wonderful conversation.